Oh, well, a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. Do you know what? In case we haven't met, my name is Charlie. It is so good to have your company. I've got to tell you, I have been looking forward to the show for so long. Blue Magic is my favourite cleaning product I've ever come across. Seriously, have you seen it before? Have you seen the cleaning power of Blue Magic? If you haven't, we're going to show you just how magnificent this is. Now, it's your cleaner for all the way around the house, from your kitchens, to your bathrooms, to your living rooms, for hard surfaces, for your fabrics. But when I say cleaner, it's a very powerful cleaner, but this is also your stain remover. There's no bleaches, there's no toxic things in this. It's food grade, it's non-toxic, it's fragrance free. This is so impressive, honestly. If you've got like red wine on carpets, if you've got, I know, food stains on sofas, your three-piece suites, if you think, panic stations, absolutely no more, just get out the Blue Magic. Well, this is quite a deal. In fact, this is actually only a 24-hour deal. You're going to get 2 bottles, not just a cleaner, this is actually your concentrate. It gets better and better with Blue Magic. So you dilute this to the strength that you need to do a job. Have you ever used a cleaner or a stain remover and you just wish it was that little bit stronger? Well, you've got the power. You're in control of this. If you want to use it for your everyday cleaning, these 2 bottles dilute to make 100 bottles. That works out to be 20 pence per bottle. And because you're going to be refilling the 2 bottles within the bundle, we're going to be saving plastic and all sorts. Right, now £24 would normally be the price. It is now £20. Once again, with what you get here, it dilutes to be 20 pence per bottle. You're also going to get a complimentary cleaner. This is the high foam cleaner. Now, Joy, if you've got vertical surfaces like oven doors, like shower screens, microwaves, tiles, oh my word, this is brilliant for grouting. Right, if you're tempted, 897 689. The easiest way to shop, even if you never shopped with us before, welcome. Go to the website ShopOnTV.co.uk, add it to your basket and do get it checked out. Right, you can message us in directly through the website or email us, studio@shopontv.co.uk. You know what, I've been in shopping telly for about 12 years now. I have seen so many cleaners. I'm going to stand here and confidently say it is the best cleaner, the best stain remover I've ever seen. And you're thinking, right, all right, Charlie, right, we're going to prove this to you live here on Shop on TV. We're live till about 3 a.m. So we're going to get through a lot of demonstrations. Well, I've just been told, Biz, you're ready. By the way, people often come back for more. We've got lots of reviews we're going to show you later too. Right, well, we're going to show you. I'm not going to show you. We've got my friend over here, Mr. John. He's a lovely guy. He loves his Blue Magic. Let's go and say hello. John, good to see you, sir. Welcome back.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm very good, thanks. Very good. Do you know what, John, this is the best cleaner I've ever come across then. You've been using this for a long time yourself.
Yeah, do you know what? It really is brilliant Blue Magic. Remember, it's not just a stain remover, although primarily that's what most people buy and use it for, and people always come back as well, Charlie.
Right.
You know, when they need to replenish the Blue Magic, they do, because it's such an effective and versatile universal cleaner. Now, this is beetroot, raw beetroot that I've just cut in half with a knife. Any type of carpet, it doesn't matter whether it's a short or a deep pile. It could be shag, plush, Berber, a Chinese or a Persian rug. Could be a runner. Makes no difference. Now, if I just lift that up to the camera, that's quite an extreme stain.
Yeah. You've rubbed that in, John.
I've really used quite a lot of pressure as well. So, Charlie, here's the good news.
Right.
New stains, old stains, fresh stains, pet stains. Blue Magic is your saver, especially over the festive period. We've all had one too many sherbets, one too many sherries. We've knocked something over, a cup of tea, red wine, curry sauce, cranberry sauce on a tablecloth. Maybe you've got grease from your garlic bread down your shirt. Stay tuned.
Where does that go?
What we're going to do is, honestly, it sounds a bit OTT.
Yeah.
We're going to blow your socks off with some of these live demonstrations. Blue Magic, remember...
John, you've already done it. People are buying this. We are busy already.
Not even scratched the surface, Charlie.
Really?
And the best part is, it ticks all the boxes from a safety standpoint.
Okay.
Remember, it doesn't contain caustics. There's no bleach. There's no acid. It's safe to use around people and pets. Children. Also, it's solvent-free, non-toxic, and 100% food-grade safe. So whether you store, prepare, or cook food, you may use your Blue Magic, and then once you've cleaned the area, the surface, You can then cook, prepare or store food immediately, and there's no fragrance or smell.
No, honestly, I love this. Do you know what? It sounds like people are coming back to stock up. It can last you a long, long time. But if you've never used this before, you're in for an absolute treat. Now, you may have seen this around, actually. Maybe you've seen it in restaurants, maybe you've seen it in hospitals.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Councils use this, don't they, as well?
Yeah, lots of different industries. The council use it, hotels, hospitals, pubs, clubs, restaurants,
Really?
the hospitality sector, big blue chip companies. But what we're going to do is sort of dive straight in because we've got so much to show you.
Let's do it.
And we're a little bit later starting this evening. So, again, it could be a wool, nylon or polypropylene carpet. Most people have got nylon, which is like this. We always tend to use light colours to stain because they're the ones, the fabrics, that tend to show up the stains more than anything dark. But it doesn't matter whether it's darks, delicates, whites, patterned or plain garments.
Okay.
You can use Blue Magic to remove stains on materials like wool, leather, heavy denim, a delicate silk, nylon, suede, nubuck, polyester. So this is a little bit of tomato sauce.
Right.
Okay, so maybe you've had that burger, maybe a little bit of...
Takeaways on sofas,
absolutely. What about something like this, Charlie? What about a little bit of pasta sauce?
Oh, yeah.
Spag bol sauce is dribbled down your top, or maybe even something like a pesto sauce. Ladies, now, you know, it could be guys, but, you know, generally,
Yeah.
the ladies. Now, this is fake tan.
You're joking.
No, so you know when it's good quality,
Yeah.
the fake tan goes brown.
Yeah, carpets.
Yeah, bed sheets. But when the fake tan isn't very clever, it goes orange. So that's the difference, actually, when you can tell whether it's a good quality fake tan or not so good. So here we go. So here is a little bit of fake tan. So it could be makeup marks on the pillowcase, mascara, lipstick, fake tan foundation. It could be something like blood on the bed sheets. Maybe you've had a nosebleed of an evening.
Right.
Okay, so remember, your Blue Magic, and here's a little bit of that tester paint you buy in those big DIY stores. This is matte paint. By the way, what's very refreshing, what we do here on Shop on TV, we don't just tell you what it's good at, we tell you what it won't do as well. I need to get, this is dried up, so let me just grab another one here. A fresh one here.
You've got a basket of staining
of
nightmares in here.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm not being funny. If you're in rented accommodation, that happens. We're thinking deposits. We're thinking, oh my word, what have we done?
Absolutely. Maybe you've got an Airbnb. Maybe you've rented somewhere over the festive period. And you've spilt, like I say, that red wine on the carpet.
Of course, yeah.
Or maybe, like I say, the kids have spilt something on the sofa, whether it's leather or cloth. Now, this is shoe polish, OK? Now, again, although primarily most people buy Blue Magic as a stain remover, OK? You do use it as a multi-purpose cleaner. So use Blue Magic in the kitchen, the bedroom, the bathroom. Use it to clean taps, tiles, toilets, glass shower doors. It will break down messes such as mould, mildew.
Wow, like grouting and things.
Great on the grouting in the bathroom tiles, whether it's wall or floor tiles. Also, I'll tell you what's a really, really bad one as well that I find quite often, and that is the mould build-up in between the grout lines of the tiles or around the silicone seal.
Oh, behind the taps and so on.
Of the bathtub.
Shower trays, nightmare.
And you can buy like a mould remover, and they can be quite expensive. You know, the nice thing is with Blue Magic, it doesn't just remove the mould. It will clean the oven. It will clean the carpets. It will clean your fabrics, your shirts, your jeans, your jumpers, your jackets, whatever it may be. It's very, very universal. And again, just to reiterate...
You're not messing around here, John. This is ridiculous. This is a nightmare.
So this is a little bit of soy sauce.
Okay.
By the way, incidentally, any solid surface you may use Blue Magic on, barring aluminium, the metal. Now, that is the only solid surface we mustn't use Blue Magic on, OK, as eventually it would tarnish the aluminium. But, you know, it doesn't matter whether it's glass, plastic, metal, silicone, fiberglass, wood. Great on those kitchen cupboards. So if you do a lot of frying in the kitchen, and you don't clean the cupboards, quite often you end up like with an invisible layer of grease on those kitchen cupboards. Right, now I'm going to hold this up to the camera so all the viewers at home can see I've made...
I mean, I would cry if that was my carpet. You'd be pricing up new carpets. You'd be thinking, "There's my deposit gone." And you know what? If a guest spills some red wine or gets makeup on the carpet, they feel bad. It's awkward for everyone, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Right. Okay.
Maybe you claim on your insurance. You have to pay the excess, or maybe you go to the supermarket and rent one of those very well-known and very effective carpet cleaners, about £20, £25, but they tell you to use their solution. Now remember, Blue Magic is not one cleaner for one job. This is one cleaner for practically every job. All I've simply done here is adjusted the nozzle 180 degrees. Okay?
Yeah.
All you simply do is dilute your concentrate, which is this bottle here. You've got a little measuring cap, you get all the dilution rates, and then you fill it with regular tap water. So nothing special, not distilled or filtered. It has a shelf life of 2 years, but remember, you will use it practically every day of the week, every week of the year.
Oh, come on.
Again, you're going to use it on the worktops.
John, that is remarkable.
You're going to use it inside the oven and air fryer to break down fat deposits, grease and grime. Even your pots and pans that have got lots of carbon on. Carbon deposits are a nightmare. Child, this sounds really odd.
Go on.
Tea, this drives me mad. Tea and coffee stained cups, mugs and spoons. And use Blue Magic in your kettle and coffee maker.
Really?
Descale it, absolutely. Just like that well-known descaler.
Yes, I know the one.
Box,
Yeah.
It is very, very good. You must obviously, once you've used the Blue Magic and boiled the water, empty it out, reboil with plain water, no Blue Magic, empty it out, and then just flush with plain water.
So,
now,
your everyday cleaner, and we've just seen your ultimate stain remover.
And,
folks.
And remember, this particular one here is the only solution that it doesn't replace.
Right.
All our generic cleaners we have on display at the back, it replaces barring the bleach, because it doesn't contain the bleach. So if I just hold this up now, I've not touched this. Yeah? Ideally, when you've got the luxury of time at home, which we certainly don't have on live television, you would leave the solution on the stain around 8 minutes. It draws the stain, the mess, the grease, the grime to the surface. So you can either wash or wipe away, okay? All I'm going to do is take a damp microfiber. It could be a chamois, it could be a J cloth, it could be any type of cloth.
So you don't scrub it then? No.
Well, that's a good question, okay? So on a flat fabric, which I'll show you in a little while, what you would do is rub. But anything that's got a little bit of a pile to it, what you would do is blot.
Okay, that's a good idea.
And the good news is, if the stain's been there for several months, not weeks, months, just like any other good stain remover, you might have to do a couple of applications. But here's the good news. Place your Blue Magic into your carpet cleaner. Place it into your mop bucket to do all your solid floor surfaces. Place it into your hard floor cleaner, your pressure washer, and use it outdoors to remove algae off the drain pipes and the guttering and so forth and so on. Use it in the spot washer.
Yeah.
And the only one thing I'll say to all the viewers, steam cleaners, you've got to be a little bit careful with, because some steam cleaners will only take water, some take cleaning solutions. So just obviously check with the appliances instructions. So yeah, that's the stains on the carpet.
John, that's fantastic. I'm absolutely blown away. Don't forget, you're getting 2 bottles of concentrate, which dilute down to make up to 100 bottles. It works out to be 20 pence per bottle. How much would you spend on one normally at your everyday household cleaner? What, £2–3? This can save so much money. It can replace so many cleaners around the house. And of course, it's going to save you space. It can replace all those. So normally you have one for your kitchen, one for your bathroom, one for your tiles. It's all marketing, isn't it? One for your wooden floors, one for your tile floors, one for your degreasing. Look, let's help you out here. It replaces all of that. It can replace, multi-purpose kitchen, bathroom cleaners, carpets, hard floor. Yeah, tile, grouting, ceramic cleaners. It's good for your oven, your hob, your air fryers. We've reached the busiest part of the show. Now, yes, we're using this inside. How about outside? Clean your windows. It's great for removing algae as well. Think decking, think patio furniture, barbecues. Eventually when we get through winter, get some nice weather, you're going to be ready for it. Upholstery cleaner, stainless steel cleaner, windows, mirror, glass, car engines, wheels, exterior and interior cleaners for your car. Look, it's multi-surface, hard surfaces, soft surfaces, fabrics. This is going to be the one. By the way, it's also great to use as a pre-wash. If you've got an emergency stain, you're going out. Have you done it? Sometimes I drink coffee, tea, and it just gets everywhere. A quick little stain remover, a quick little spray of this, it can take it out of a shirt. Maybe ink, maybe grass stains if your kids have been playing outside. These are brilliant for emergencies, but also, of course, great as your everyday cleaner. Get it home, try it. It's £20. Give it a go. It's 897 689. We've got emails coming already. Paul's been in touch. Paul, thank you very much indeed. He said, what about stains on fabrics? Paul, you couldn't have timed that better, sir. Right, go on then, John. What we've got next?
This is for Paul, who's emailed in, and anybody else that's interested in removing stains from clothing, OK? So whether it's a really nice, delicate silk blouse for a lady, a pair of linen trousers maybe in the summer. By the way, microphone, very sensitive.
Yeah. Oh, satisfying that, isn't it?
Brand new beetroot from the jar. So this could be, again, something like that spag bol sauce. Maybe you've had the nosebleed. Maybe it's something like grass stains on the cricket whites or the, grease on the chef's whites. Maybe gravy or cranberry sauce. Maybe gravy or cranberry sauce on the table.
Right, of course, yeah. We're thinking about Christmas, aren't we? It's a lovely time of the year. It can be a messy time of the year. Got guests, things get spilt, kitchen's a mess. We're thinking getting ready for New Year.
And
what's that?
Not only is it going to aid and assist you where stains are concerned on your carpets, your clothes, your upholstery, your car interior, but also over the festive period, if you think about it logically, it's the time of the year where we use our air fryers and ovens an awful lot.
It is, isn't it?
So when they get really greasy and grimy, without being rude, I'm sure you're all house proud and clean, you can use your Blue Magic inside your kitchen appliances with that peace of mind that there's no sticky residue, there's no smells, okay?
No.
Again, it doesn't contain caustics, acid-free, no bleach. And most importantly, it's safe to use around both children and pets. Now, maybe your biro's bust in your pocket, maybe you've dropped the ink cartridge on the carpet at home or anything of that nature, and the ink's bad. Now, I'm going to hold this up so everybody can see. Now, again, what it will not remove, right?
You'd think, right, that's had it.
Yeah,
You'd think that's had it.
Be basically for the bin, wouldn't it?
You'd think, wouldn't you?
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
this is extreme.
Very extreme. Now, by the way, I must tell everybody, inside my bottle I'm using here, I've got a strong mix. I've got 40 ml, 40, of the concentrate. The rest is water. That's the most you're ever going to use, Charlie, inside the house, OK?
So you're in control. You dilate it,
as weak
John.
or as strong as you wish.
Oh,
okay?
love that.
And the nice thing is, on all the instructions, all the literature, if you lose the instructions, it's all on the side of the bottle, OK? You have the dilution rates. So what my mum does at home, she has 3 bottles, OK? By the way, don't throw away your empty Ode spray bottles, your generic cleaners. Rinse, recycle. Use 3 bottles. This is my little tip from me to you.
Yeah.
Right? And you label the bottles. Because Blue Magic is blue, if you had this under the kitchen sink or in your cleaning cupboard and you didn't label it, you wouldn't know what strength you're using because they're the same colour, right? So what my mum does, she has 3 bottles. She labels them mild, medium and strong. So you know what dilution rate you're using for what job, so you don't waste anything.
Yeah, so when you've got that stain, you've got a stronger one ready.
Absolutely. And remember, a little goes a long way because it is a concentrate. So 20 pence per bottle.
Yeah.
Because remember, that concentrate breaks down to up to 100 spray bottles. And that's half a litre, that's your regular size that you buy in the supermarket. Right, now, this is my washing machine. OK, I hope yours is plumbed in at home. It makes it a little bit easier. And all I'm going to do here is just take this cloth. By the way, also, any dirty cloths or anything of that nature, you can soak in your sink with some Blue Magic to remove the stains. All right? So the good news is Blue Magic does not affect the fabric that you're working on.
OK.
Blue Magic does not remove the colour that's meant to be there.
So that could be denim, cotton.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what fabric it is. Again, there's no fabric it won't work on. Whites, darks, delicates, patterned or plain. Now, this bit's important. You pre-treat the garment. So let's say it's your bed sheets. Let's say it's the kid's school uniform, football kit, whatever it might be. Towels with hair dye on or just a bit...
Yeah, makeup.
Anything like that.
Pillowcases,
so pre-treat it, just like I've done. Now, ideally, at home, you would leave the Blue Magic solution on the stain for around 8 minutes.
Oh, my word.
Then you'd pop it into your washing machine. Now, this bit's the important bit. You use your regular soap powder. So whether you do soap powder, gel, tablets, capsules, or liquid, use it. And the reason for this, Blue Magic has no fragrance, no smell.
Right.
It has no odour.
Yeah, yeah.
So
well, Babs emailed in asking that, so thanks, Babs. Hope that helps answer your question.
Yeah, what you want to do is add your regular detergent. That way, excuse me for 1 second.
Yeah, yeah.
That way, your clothing, your upholstery, your garments will smell nice and fresh. And the reason why, if anybody wants to know, the reason why we can't obviously have this fragrance is because you can use it inside your cooking appliances. Now, I've only removed about 60% of the stains.
That's impressive, though.
Now, if you look closely, I'm not embarrassed by this, you might see a little bit of blue ink, maybe a little bit of pink. But I'd like all the viewers at home to appreciate.
Yeah, but fair enough.
I barely have the solution on the shirt for the recommended minimum time of 8 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't have hot running water. I haven't got the facility of a spin cycle, and I'm not using extra detergent like we do recommend you do. So, what I'm now going to do is just respray. I'm going to leave that there for 30 seconds, come back to it, and show everybody at home just how effective your Blue Magic is. Remember, kitchen and bathroom cleaner.
Yes.
Upholstery cleaner, hard floor cleaner, carpet cleaner, bathroom cleaner. Not one cleaner for one job. It literally is one cleaner for practically every single job. And do remember...
John, we've had a busy part of the show. Do you know what? Stock-wise, 10% of the stock's gone. Not just of the show tonight, of the 24-hour deal. So if you want to get the special price, and again, don't forget, we're throwing in that high foam cleaner. I mean, honestly, for complimentary cleaners, that is brilliant. So it's 897-689. Grab it, absolutely grab it. It's going to be a busy one. 10% already gone. And we're just getting started, John and I. Right, so shop online, ShopOnTV.co.uk. Add it to your basket. Do start checking out. 24-hour deal, like I said, or while stocks last. I don't think it's going to last 24 hours. To get through 10% already, in minutes, that's impressive, guys. Try it. Just try it. £20. Give it a go. Right, what are we doing next?
Well...
I know that brand of pen. That's serious.
Yeah,
that's proper permanent.
Yeah. It is, it's difficult, obviously, to remove. And remember, your Blue Magic lifts, it draws the stain, the grease, the grime, the dust to the surface of your fabric or material, so you can either wash or wipe away. Right, so, excuse the handwriting. I've had a few coffees as well, so I'm a little bit wired.
Mate, great.
Right, so let me just leave that there. I'm going to let that dry. Now that, obviously... There are obviously other brands available. That is a permanent marker.
That's a very good brand.
Therefore, you expect it to stay on the actual surface that you write on. So here we have a rubber-soled shoe.
Okay.
If you have at home maybe real wood flooring, laminate, lino, parquet flooring, sometimes high chairs, push chairs, mobility scooters, kids on the skateboards, rubber-soled shoes, you get those scuff marks. And remember this is really, really important. You can place your Blue Magic in your mop bucket, so you don't need a fancy appliance, to do all your hard floor surfaces, any type of tile, okay? It's phenomenal at breaking down any type of mess. So let's leave the scuff marks. Let's leave now.
We're going to come back to that,
We're going to come back to that, and we are going to show you the shirt in just a moment's time. But to be perfectly honest to all the viewers, if you've never watched Blue Magic before on Shop on TV, it possibly takes us longer to create and make the mess than what it does to clean it.
That's such a good point, as we can see. Right.
So
now, what's that?
This is just soap.
Okay.
Right. One thing I failed to mention as well, now this bit's important, I'm going to slow down because I know this might sound a little bit daft, I suppose it does do really, but I do get quite sort of passionate about it. Carried away because
John, I love your passion.
No, do you know what it is, Charlie?
Yeah.
It's one of those products that, hand on heart, genuinely works.
Yeah, it is.
You're going to use it and replenish it all the time, simply because it works, and you'll use it for such a large variety of cleaning tasks and jobs at home. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stand here and tell you that by using Blue Magic, it will make, cleaning a pleasure, but it will make it a damn sight easier, and I promise all the viewers this, significantly more cost effective.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
So we had toothpaste, we've got soap, we've got hand cream. This is a bit greasy. Think about in your bathroom, right, Charlie?
Yeah.
Maybe you've got a lime scale build-up on the bottom of the taps.
Yeah, shower screens and so on.
Hard watermarks on the glass shower door.
So this could be your chrome handles then, or something like taps and things.
Or under the shower head.
Right. Oh,
where it gets clogged up. Unscrew it, pop it in your sink, hot water, a couple of capfuls of Blue Magic.
I like that.
And it breaks down that lime scale. A little bit of hairspray.
It's ridiculous. I love your demos.
So this might be a wardrobe or a bathroom mirror. French patio
So,
doors.
but that, oh, it's sticky.
We're going to leave it low, right?
Okay.
Right, now, by the way, a great little tip. Place one small white capful of Blue Magic in the screen wash of your car, and through the winter months when the gritters are out and the roads are horrible, bird droppings, tree sap, traffic film, it's great on your windows, on your regular windows at home, whether they're single or double glazing. Like, so we're going to leave the mirror to dry. We've got the tiles. By the way, let me just show the viewers. I'm going to pull this over here a little bit. I'm going to wipe down this worktop here so we don't leave it saturated.
Okay.
And again, that there, we've left.
When you
perhaps
think
for
what
another 2
that
minutes.
was.
Yeah. Originally, this had obviously the
Beetroot
juice that was fresh from the jar, popped, and the blue ink. Okay. Now you've got the facility of hot running water, a spin cycle, and the luxury of time. Now, what I'm going to do now, Charlie, I'm going to do an oil demo for you.
Okay.
But inside this bowl here, so this is the same shirt.
Right.
If you've ever had at home, I'm sure a lot of people that are watching have, a colour run in the washing machine. Watch.
That red sock, isn't it? Yeah.
Or maybe that black bra.
Yeah.
In a white load of washing, and the bra's gone like an off sort of white, like a grey, or anything like that.
Oh, my word.
Right, so I'm going to...
Your heart sinks, doesn't it, when you see that?
This in here. Again, great on the kids' school uniform, football kits, you know, the rugby jerseys, tablecloths, bed linen, any type of fabric at all. Now, I'm just going to wring this out very quickly because I've got loads to show you. Remember, use Blue Magic inside. I'm just going to go to the here. Inside your pressure washer, jet sprayer, right?
Oh, honestly, well, your heart would sink if you saw that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, that there, it's gone like a very pale pink.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like a salmon colour almost. Now, normally what I do, I only put half in so everyone can see the half that's cleaned and the half that's not cleaned.
Okay.
But
this is fantastic.
what we're going to do is immerse. By the way, again, we've got warm water here. It's actually now a bit tepid, really, more than warm. And we've got a couple of capfuls of Blue Magic.
You can see it pulling it out.
Yeah, remember, you do have all the dilution rates. So we hold your hand. It's not confusing.
So that's written on the bottle.
Yeah, and what I will say, this is very important. I failed to mention this yet.
Yeah.
My hands, I work with Blue Magic a lot.
Okay.
Primarily at work, obviously I use it at home, obviously, but primarily at work. But my hands, I don't know if Kieran, our director, can get a close-up, right?
Beautifully smooth, I must say, John.
Right.
Very nice and smooth.
So
do you moisturise?
my hands, well, I do with that when I mess up the mirror.
Yeah,
So, you know, my hands are nice and smelly and minty, and they're nice and soft from the hand cream that I put on the mirror. But my hands, what I'm trying to say to people is this.
You don't need gloves then.
What I would say,
Yeah.
to be fair, if you've got super sensitive skin,
If you're used to using gloves and carry on, yeah.
just put your marigolds on, or your silicone gloves or whatever you normally use. Right.
But you haven't, and you're fine.
No,
yeah.
that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
but obviously, just err on the side of caution.
Of course,
You've
yeah.
got super sensitive skin. Right. What we're going to do. By the way, remember, Blue Magic doesn't contain bleach.
Okay.
It's safe to use around children and pets. It's solvent-free. It's non-toxic. It's food-grade safe. There's no smell or odour. It's a concentrate. That bottle there is your concentrate, and that will make up to 50 of your regular size spray bottles. All you simply do is place the Blue Magic inside. You've got the little measuring cap as well included in the bundle.
Yeah.
You've got the complimentary foam, which I'm going to show you in a moment's time. And you've got the trigger bottle. So you just fill it up to the level you want, the strength you want of the Blue Magic, and then you add regular tap water. So you've literally
Just
got it on
cold tap water then.
Hot or cold, doesn't matter. Right.
You know, that works out to be 20 pence per bottle. For a household cleaner that kind of size, you'd expect to pay, what, £2-3, wouldn't you? I am blown away. Even in your really good low value shops, I've never seen one for 20p. You'd struggle to find that.
Even if you go into one of those budget shops,
I know,
and
yeah.
pay something like, let's just say, really, really inexpensive, £1.
Yeah,
right? If you think about it,
that would still be £100 worth then.
Exactly. Where on earth would you put 100 spray bottles?
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
would you? And think about all the plastic waste. Remember, with Blue Magic, what you're simply doing, you're reusing the bottle. Right, now, this is a piece of fabric I have in my hand. Now, inside this glass jar, it's not used, it's clean, but it's engine oil. Now, we get a lot of mechanics use Blue Magic a little bit like Swarthega. It's not the same, it's similar. Again, Charlie said about 15 minutes ago and this is a true fact, we supply lots of different industries, okay? One of those industries are large catering factories, because it's a great degreaser. Now watch this. I'm just taking the excess oil off that piece of fabric, dunking it in this water, and then what you'll see in a few moments...
Hang on!
It's beading off.
That repels it.
Exactly. So think about the grease from your garlic bread or your pizza down your favourite shirt. Maybe you've stained it. Blue Magic, spray it on, leave it around 8 minutes, then bung it into your washing machine.
I haven't seen that with Blue Magic, John. I'm seriously impressed with that.
Now, don't be too impressed yet.
Yeah.
If you do me a kind favour, if you hold this white chopping board, by the way, great on your chopping boards, worktops, your food preparation area.
So, of course, it's food safe.
So, stovetop, glass, ceramic, stainless steel.
Yeah, we've got
oven,
microwaves.
Use it, obviously, on all your cupboards. Now, if I get you just to hold that white chopping board.
Yeah.
This is rusty water.
Oh, okay.
Basically, what we have is a large sort of drum at the bottom of the garden.
Do you know what? I was bleeding my radiators the other day and rusty water spat out all over me.
Yeah, or on the carpet.
Yeah, oh, don't, yeah.
Right, now, watch this. This is the concentrate neat. Now, you don't normally use the Blue Magic neat, OK? You always dilute it down with water.
So we're proving the power here.
Yeah, so that's one. Now, watch the bottom. Concentrate on the bottom of the glass. Right. That's one. That's two.
What?
And slowly... what it does, it will draw...
We've reached the busiest part of the show, folks.
See, it's drawing all the mess, the stain, the rust on this occasion to the surface, so you can either drain it away. By the way, it's great to clean your drains, you know, your plugs, potties, the kids' potties.
Yes, yes.
Any surface fabric or material, barring aluminium.
Yeah.
Aluminium's the only one solid surface. And remember, the only stains... physical stains on fabrics it won't remove, chewing gum that's been trodden, wet gloss paint, and permanent marker off a porous surface of fabric.
Right, okay.
But on that tile, we'll show you how easy it is to remove the Blue Magic in a second.
Right, John, loving this. Seriously, I'm blown away.
It's not me, it's the Blue Magic, it's brilliant.
We'll be right back. We are so busy with this. We've got through a lot of the stock, not just for this particular show. This is a 24-hour deal. Guys, this is not going to last 24 hours. Look at what you're getting. This is a unique bundle for this 24 hours. So you're going to get the refillable bottles. You're going to get the 2 bottles of the actual concentrate, which you dilute at home to make up to 100 bottles. 100 bottles. And you get the complimentary foam cleaner. And because it's foam, they're really, really good for like vertical surfaces. Because with a foam, you spray it on, it doesn't just fall straight off or slide straight down. It just gives it time to break down that dirt. Excellent for grouting in your bathrooms and your kitchens. Honestly, they're brilliant. Right then. Right. A few minutes ago, we told you that 10%'s gone. Just in over half an hour worth of airtime, 20% of the stock's gone, 20% in half an hour. Guys, you need to start checking out. This could be the only cleaner you'll ever need to buy. So if you've just joined us, Blue Magic, honestly, this is famous in shopping telly. This is so well loved in the industry, like kitchens, restaurants, hospitals, councils. People quite often come back to buy more. We get so many reviews from Blue Magic. People absolutely love this. We're going to show you some reviews, actually, because seriously, when people take the effort to write in, you know people love it. Right, Delia bought Blue Magic, and Delia said, I used Blue Magic to clean all my garden furniture at the weekend, and I was amazed. It all came up like new. At 26p a bottle, well, it's 20p a bottle now, hello. It's an absolute bargain, and I'll definitely be buying it again. My car is parked under a tree, so you can imagine the bird droppings on my windscreen. Of course, great for that. I use Blue Magic, and it works brilliantly. Get it home. Try it, folks. Right, Kevin's been in touch. I love Blue Magic. I spilled some black printer ink on the sleeve of my white shirt, sprayed some Blue Magic on the stain, and it completely disappeared. I also use Blue Magic on my Powerglide with water to clean my ceramic tiled floor, and it brings them up a tree. They're happy for you to do that. People use this with pressure washers and things outside. Always check the manufacturer's instructions and warranties and all that. Do you know what though? Think what this can replace though. Quite often we have to buy a cleaner for tiles, a cleaner for your hardwood floors. You know, people worry about those. A cleaner for your tile floors, window cleaners, you know, degreasers for around the hobs. They get all dirty. When was the last time you cleaned inside your microwave? Mine's looking terrible at the moment. I need this. Extractor fans, okay. So it can replace all of this. Well done if you've got this. Well done. Seriously, folks. Blue Magic, I'm going to stand here and confidently say, I've seen a lot of cleaners, this is the best cleaner I've ever used. So yes, your everyday cleaning, just for everyday use, even if, you know, just to keep on top of your cleaning, go to Blue Magic. But it's also there when you've got those emergency stains. You know, if you're having like a takeaway or a bit of sauce on the sofa, you don't worry about that sort of thing anymore. Once you know you've got Blue Magic ready to go. You know, if you've got guests around, someone knocks over a glass of wine, or the dog wags his tail, knocks over your cup of tea, you know, or you're about to go to work, you're out the door, quick slurp of coffee, oh, get some down there, you know, all these kind of things, they're so worth having. This offers complete peace of mind, especially if you're in rented accommodations. Right now, we did this live earlier, we've got crayons on there, we've got mustard on there. If it's gravy, you know what, we're thinking, this time of year especially, right, have you got guests coming round? Think stains, if you're worried about a bit of port spilling on the carpet. What else at Christmas? Gravy, right, cranberry sauce, all these kind of things could be absolutely perfect. Get this home ready for after Christmas, and get your house looking spotless for the new year. I'm sure it is already, but mistakes happen, don't they? You know what? I think in January, I always have the best intentions. Right, I want to get a bit healthy, get to the gym. I want to get my house organised. I want to feel ready for the new year. Well, all around the house, use your Blue Magic. But look, if you've got stains, hopefully not as bad as this is extreme, well, you're going to want Blue Magic under the kitchen sink, ready to go. But have you tried stain removers before? Have you been disappointed? Because I bought some before and I am disappointed, okay? With Blue Magic, you're in control of how strong you make it. You make it as strong as you need to do the job. We've got so many people on the phone lines. We've got lots of people on the website too. This is no joke. It works, it works, it works. So you pour some Blue Magic into a bottle, which you get in the bundle. You dilute it with tap water and you get spraying. Look, we're not even rubbing this yet. It just removes it. You can see why it's called Blue Magic, can't you? You can see why we got magic in that title. Right, 897689 is your item number. If you've never shopped with us before, we've got returning customers. Pretty much every day we have brand new customers watching. You're bound to be seeing us live here on STV. You might be watching us right now live on ITV1, wherever you're watching from. Thanks so much. If you've never shopped with ShopOnTV before, all you've got to do, go to the website, shopontv.co.uk, type in the item number, and you'll see it right there. Add it to your basket and check out. Or what's even easier than typing in item numbers, if you just click the Shop on TV on the actual button when you go to the website, you'll see it right there. By the way, we're going back to Blue Magic, but we must mention these. The Miracle Chamois, I've seen this so many times in shopping telly. I love this. Well, this is buy one, get one free. In a nutshell, they're super absorbent, great for spillages, great for those emergencies when your washing machine leaks, you know, showers and so on. People use it to clean their car. People use it to help dry their dog after a rainy walk. £20 is remarkable, folks, for this. Right, emergency spillages, leaks around the home, your everyday cleaning. This is also fantastic. Right, bathrooms, kitchens, 469893. Normally £65. This has been around for years, these. £20 for, well, 4 large and 2 small. I'm really, really impressed with this. Right, add that to your basket. Folks, do start checking out. Thanks so much for watching. We are busy, busy, busy. We're back with Blue Magic. Honestly, I'm not being funny. I've known about Blue Magic for about 12 years now. I absolutely love this. We have now reached the busiest part of the show. If you're curious, try it. It works. Right, John, what should we do now?
So what we did about 7 or 8 minutes ago, I can't remember now, we put soap on here, we put hand cream, greasy hand cream, we put toothpaste chalky, and
It's
then
a mess.
last we put the hairspray on, which obviously sort of binds it all together. So as you can quite clearly see, that's now stuck. Now please think about your regular windows at home, okay? So whether they're single or double glazing, it is fantastic. By the way, Blue Magic is also anti-static. So use it to clean the TV screen, the plasma or the LCD. But I'd suggest you spray it onto the cloth, then use it to
Yeah.
But, it doesn't matter. But this bit's important. I don't know if I've mentioned this yet. Oh, no, I can't, because we've got so much
to say, isn't there?
So much to say. Blue Magic must make contact with a solid surface, regardless of what the surface is, remember, not aluminium, for a minimum of 30 seconds. So therefore, what it does, it breaks down all the grime, the grease, the mess, the stain, whatever it might be. It draws it to the surface.
Yeah.
So you can either wash or wipe away. Now, quite often I use a damp microfiber cloth. I wouldn't recommend use the cloth soaking, otherwise it's sort of counterproductive because you dilute the solution.
Yeah,
Remember,
yeah,
it's a
makes
concentrate.
sense.
We'll tell you about the little Brucey bonus in the spray foam in a moment's time. So here we go. I'm just going to use my microfiber cloth now. So again, this could be the glass shower door.
Wow.
Could be the glass shower screen. Could be a wardrobe, bathroom mirror, patio doors. Again, use it on the greenhouse, the conservatory. Use your Blue Magic in your carpet cleaner, okay? Remember, any appliance, this is a dry buffing cloth. It's a bit like a duster.
There's no streaks on there,
No,
really,
but all I'm going to do, because there are
Just
really
in
quite
case.
strong studio lights here, we go up and down 4 or 5 times, you can quite clearly
Yeah,
see.
these show anything, these
And
lights.
if I just now, and you're going to spend more time and be a bit more thorough at home, but look, use Blue Magic around the rim of the toilet.
Yes.
Okay? If you have a little boy at home, or maybe a big boy, sometimes their aim isn't the best. I won't go into more detail. Here's those tiles. So again, any type of tile, whether it's slate, ceramic, marble, Italian terracotta, quartz worktops, granite worktops.
Right.
It really makes no difference. Remember, also, really safe on your skin. However, if you do have super sensitive skin, I would recommend rubber gloves like Marigolds. Now watch, I'm not going to touch it. Give it a few seconds.
That was from a shoe, literally.
Yeah,
what,
rubber.
10 minutes ago.
Yeah, we scuffed it on there. You can clearly see what it's doing is getting under the scuff marks. It's lifting it, it's drawing it to the surface. So you simply wash or wipe away. So please, now in your head, think about, at home, right now, think about mopping your floors with your regular mop, mop bucket, okay? Especially when, like I say, you live, busy lifestyle, you've got maybe many kids, the kitchen floor, more often than not tiles, but it could be lino, it could be cardine, it really makes no difference what material it is.
The parquet,
Yeah, parquet flooring, they get really grimy, okay? Now, that's a clean tile, we took the mess off. Now, watch this. This is permanent marker. So all I'm gonna do, by the way, don't forget, great on your pots, pans, chip pans, microwave ovens.
Yeah, we're doing microwave soon as well.
So all I'm going to do, again, spray the Blue Magic onto the surface. Remember, ideally, a minimum of 30 seconds, okay?
Oh, my word. Can I show the pen again?
Yeah.
Because do you know what? There's lots of markers. It's this one.
One of the well-known ones.
It's this one. John, that is incredible.
Isn't it just? Isn't it just? And remember, place your Blue Magic in your spot washer and use it in your pressure washer. Use it outside. So maybe you've got algae on the drain pipes or guttering. Maybe you've got loads of bird droppings on the roof of your greenhouse. Or
furniture and things, outside furniture.
UPVC, wrought iron, rattan. But what about this one? Engine oil on your driveway, on your block paving. Make the solution stronger. Again, you do get, it's underneath here.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a little bit of upholstery in a moment. You do get all the literature, all the dilution rates. None of this is a memory test. It's all there to help and assist you and hold your hand. And remember, if you ever lose the instructions, on the side of the bottle, you have all the dilution rates. And then you can go onto our website. We're based in Staffordshire, by the way. We've been there for over 30 years.
Yeah.
And all we do is make cleaning products. That's all we do, okay? By the way, very quickly.
I'm really blown away. So we'll get that ready. We've had even more feedback. Email us in. Thank you so much. If you're one of the many individuals who's bought this previously from us, let us know. Why would you recommend this to someone else? Martin was literally just in touch. Hello, Martin, if you're still watching. He says, I recommend this product to all of my friends. It's the best non-toxic product I have ever found. And it's great for kitchen floor. It seems to keep it cleaner for longer. Good point. You keep on top of it, don't you?
Yeah. So when you're doing, obviously, any type of glass surface, with it being anti-static...
Like walls and things.
Yeah, what it doesn't do is re-attract the dust quite as quickly, OK? Now, vertical.
Yeah.
Horizontal.
Yeah.
Yeah, behind that blob there, that's just because I put quite a lot on my hand.
Yeah.
OK. The foam is the same as the liquid. The only difference is, obviously, one's a liquid, one's a foam, OK? The foam is designed to grip and stick to a solid surface, especially, think about this, the ceiling of your microwave oven, the baked beans splash on the wall. Yeah. The walls of the oven, self-cleaning or not. And what about if you have a small spot stain on your car seat, maybe the kids hide the car seats in the back with sticky sweets on and things like that.
Yeah, chocolate and things.
You don't want to saturate the fabric, use the foam. Maybe it's your armchair or sofa. Maybe it's your leather car chair or cloth. Use the foam. Don't get me wrong, you can use the solution, the liquid, but if you use the foam, it doesn't leave the fabric as wet as the liquid. And remember, if you put it on your carpet and you have toddlers crawling on the carpet, or the pet sits in its favourite spot.
Yeah.
There's no detriment to the children or
so dog
pets.
beds and things. Do you know,
this is dog beds.
Really?
Again, it's safe to use around people and pets.
Do you know, if you had a sofa for years, we sit on these things every day. Even if I haven't got a stain on there, try it anyway, because you might forget what the original colour was. Absolutely try it. Now, stock-wise, this has been phenomenally busy. Right, we have just launched, about 45 minutes ago, launched a 24-hour deal. Well, a quarter of the entire stock has gone. This is starting to become now the biggest Blue Magic cleaning show we've ever had on ShopOnTV. Right, 897-689. The quickest way to shop is on ShopOnTV.co.uk. Right, now we're thinking, right, after Christmas, the kitchen could be a state. We're cleaning guest bedrooms when they've gone home. We've had a lovely Christmas. But you know what? There's a time where Christmas decorations have gone. It's, I don't know, early January, I think, right, I want to get the house shipshape ready for the new year. You know, you feel in control, I think, don't you, with the clean house? Right, we're in the kitchen now, John.
Yep. So all around the kitchen, from floor to ceiling. Okay, to remember, the only solid surface you can't use it on is aluminium, the metal.
Okay.
Wire mesh filter, difficult to clean. They get really grimy. Therefore, they don't work as effectively because when they get clogged up with the grease, they don't obviously.
I don't know when I'll ask. I don't think I've ever cleaned mine in years, actually.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't, because
that's embarrassing.
Out of sight, out of mind. Okay, so the fish tank would represent your washing up bowl at home or your sink. Okay,
right,
just so you can see at home. So we've got warm water inside here. I'd recommend you use hot, okay, just to dissolve the grease quicker. And we've got, I think I put in here, memory serves me correct, about 30 ml of Blue Magic, because obviously it's quite a large amount of water. So in goes that wire mesh filter.
Right.
Place your grill bars in there. Place your heavily stained pots and pans. And remember, it's super effective.
Oh, my word, John.
Super safe. And remember, it is a concentrate. So as Charlie said on numerous occasions, and quite right too, you're in control of the strength of the solution of the Blue Magic. So you can make it as weak or as strong as you wish. So therefore, it's super, super cost effective. 20 pence per bottle. That's when you use it, obviously, on the minimum dilution rate. We don't want to mislead or confuse you. The stronger you make the solution, naturally, it won't make as many, okay?
Yeah.
Right, now, if we may, let's just, and I'm going to need you to help me now.
Yeah. I can't get over that. Sorry, John.
Again, but like, put all your stained teaspoons in there, your mugs, your pans,
shelves
your
from
bars.
Ovens.
Absolutely.
What about
racks.
barbecue ready for next year?
100%.
Because I had to replace mine. It cost me about £50, £60. Seriously. We've had so many emails. Keep them coming in, guys.
Let's do a do-si-do.
Yeah, let's do it. You keep going.
So, what we're going to do is, by the way, use any type of sort of cleaning cloth, sponge, microfiber. Chamois are brilliant, chamois are. Nothing abrasive though, okay, because you don't need to rub and scrub, okay? if the stain, the mess, the grease, whatever the mess might be, is particularly bad, then, you know, there are occasions, don't get me wrong, like any other good cleaning product, and we don't badmouth or knock any of your generic cleaners
No,
that work, but they're generally specific to one job, and not only that, they're all pre-diluted, all of them, so you can't make them stronger.
Yeah, that's what you've got to work with.
Yeah,
I'm sure we've all had cleaners in the past, and you're thinking, if only it was just a bit stronger. Well, now you've got that control.
Right, now watch this, Charlie. So if I lower, sorry, if I...
Do you need a hand? No, you're right.
You look inside, I put the chopping boards, you can now see how bad that glass
Yeah,
of
that,
was.
that's
Maybe,
filthy.
Like
yeah.
the fat spat on the oven door, burnt on hard. The roast
Yeah.
potatoes, your roast dinner for Christmas or Boxing Day, New Year.
They're
whatever it
talking
might
about
be.
Marmite roast potatoes in my year. Is that a thing?
Really?
Marmite roast potatoes, they're saying. Oh, do you know what?
You know,
I'm
they
intrigued.
say it's Marmite, it's like you either like it or you don't.
Well,
Personally,
this
it
is
doesn't
it.
sound like my cup of tea, but each
No,
their own.
I would try it. Anyway.
Right, Blue Magic, remember, made in Staffordshire in the UK.
Yeah.
All you simply do is dilute your concentrate down with regular tap water. So we don't have to use distilled or filters, regular water. Now I've sprayed it just a little bit here.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I always, when we're doing live shows like this and exhibitions and so forth, I always use a 40 mil mix.
Okay.
That's the strongest you're ever going to use it inside the house. If you use it stronger, it's no detriment to the surface or the fabric, you're just wasting it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The only time you use it stronger is removing things like engine oil or moss from outside.
Oh, it does
tells
moss?
you, yeah, and it doesn't kill the grass. just the moss.
Really?
Right. I'm now going to use the more abrasive side of the green nylon pad. This is damp, this pad in my hand, okay? So you remember how the door looked? Again, the longer you leave the solution or the foam onto the surface, obviously the better it works.
So air fryers, loads of people have those. I mean, my
Air fryers,
microwave
yeah.
has seen better days.
Yeah, exactly. Place it in your fridge to clean out that salad drawer. Maybe you've spilt something in that salad drawer.
Yes, yes.
Maybe you've spilt milk inside there. Remember, Blue Magic doesn't contain any smell or odour. It's fragrance-free. So therefore, when you clean the oven, there are several very good, and they work very well. Like I say, I'm not going to knock them. Very good oven cleaners.
Right.
Some of them you put like in a bag, the grill bars, and they work brilliantly. But some of them are a little harsh, like from the smell standpoint.
They are, you know, and I'd worry about putting food back on those
Yeah.
things, you know.
Again, they do work, you know. But that oven cleaner, that well-known one, which you're very proud of, that won't clean your windows and your Winderly, Mr. Muscle, or your regular window cleaners. There's loads of different brands.
Of course, lots of brands
won't
available,
remove
yeah.
stains from your carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So you have to buy another product for that, another cleaner for that,
You've
another
got a
one for the
cleaner this,
kitchen, another
cleaner
one for the bathroom.
cleaner for the other. Yeah. So
Even if you've got like tile floor, then a hardwood floor, they're different cleaners.
Absolutely.
Blue Magic does it all, does it all.
Now watch this. So I've only done around about half of the window here. So on the left-hand side.
Oh, there you go, there you
See?
go.
Yeah?
Oh, I love it.
You can see.
Joe, that could be, say, like, you know, baked beans spattering everywhere, ready meals, box curries, all those kind of things.
It doesn't matter what the mess is, what the stain is.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to break it down, draw the stain to the surface, so you can either wash or wipe away.
And no bleach, because I would.
Yeah, that's important.
I don't want to use bleach around cooking areas. You know,
yeah.
it worries me. You haven't got that worry now with this.
Not at all. There's no bleach. It doesn't contain caustics. There's no acid. It's a very friendly, effective cleaner.
It's clearly.
Right. So.
Oh,
what I'm
John,
gonna
that
do
is remarkable.
Lift this up. Now, what you would do at home, you'd leave it long, and you see that big brown black dot at the bottom?
Yeah, yeah.
That is where I physically burn
Right,
all the mess on with a blowtorch.
right, right.
Okay? So all I'm going to do now is turn this around and flip and do the reverse, the other side, okay? So let's just pop that inside there. Again, try and use hot water, you know, when you're doing anything that's really, really bad and soiled and stained. But it doesn't matter. It could be stone cold water, but hot water just makes it a little bit quicker.
Honestly, John, I am blown away by this. And John and I, we're live on your screens until 3 a.m. Whether you're watching on STV, ITV1, wherever you're watching from, thank you so much. You're very, very welcome here. We're now 30% of the stock gone. Not just on the show we had for this show, not just for the stock we had for this show, but for the stock for 24 hours. A third, my word. Right, 897-689 is your answer number. Head to the website, shopontv.co.uk, add it to your basket, get them checked out. This is a very special deal, not only because of the quantity, but you also get that complimentary phone. Now, what you might also want to add in is the Miracle Chamois. Now, I've known this for a few years now. They've got through thousands sold of these worldwide from various different portals. It's a bog-off bundle. So you're not just going to get your one small, your two large. You're going to get your four large and your two small. This is good for your everyday absorption. So, you know those J cloths, I can't stand those things. I think they're pointless. They just don't absorb anything, do they, really? Well, very little. These absorb so very much. I've seen bowls of water been absorbed with just one plunge. They pull it out. It looks fantastic. In fact, we're going to prove that to you. We're going to show you demonstrations because if you haven't seen this before, you're going to absolutely love it. Add it into your basket with the Blue Magic. Honestly, these are brilliant. But don't take my word for it. Take on David's word for it with the wonderful, famous Miracle Chamois.
This is the Miracle Chamois, made in Germany. They are super, super absorbent. Watch this. You just pull it in one direction. I say one direction, I'm snaking it. If I go back, it leaves streaks. We don't want that. Use it on your car. They're fantastic for that. Designed many years ago, made in Germany. Use it on big vehicles too, if you're lucky enough to have them. Caravans, motorhomes, trucks and trailers. Farmers love them on farm equipment. They are super absorbent. Hey, Shaylee.
Yes.
There's one thing I haven't done to it yet. Did you guys notice?
What haven't you done, Dave?
What hasn't he done? He hasn't wrung it out. It's still picking up liquid. Look, it's like a thirsty camel. I've done about 6 passes already, and let's see how much we got, because now it's leaving a trail. Watch this. I mean, if you're using it around the home, no longer really do people use them for washing cars, too often anyway. It's a bit of a dying art, but around the home you'll love it. Maybe you're defrosting your freezer. Maybe you've got a washing machine that floods, a leaky pipe. Me, sometimes I take a shower, but with the curtain on the outside instead of the inside. So you can use it as a bath mat too. Good idea. I mean, sponges work, kind of. We know that. They pick the liquid up and then they drip and dribble and dump it all over the floor on the way back to the sink. Some of it ends up in your trousers, which is embarrassing. Not good. And what about these turkeys? Ever used one? J-cloths? Some people call them handy wipes. Tell me, what's handy about that? All it does is spread the mess around the kitchen. And try and pick up a spill with it.
No way.
What a turkey. Please, take your chamois. This is the most absorbent material known to mankind. Lay it in the mess and just keep your eye on the liquid. Like a liquid vacuum cleaner, it picks it up. They actually absorb up to 20 times their own weight in liquid.
That's incredible.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
And what I personally love about it is there's no drips. It locks it inside. No drips. Walk across to the sink with it, and you're not going to make a mess on the floor. So that's got to be handy, right? We'll give it a twist, and it's ready to use again. If you're lazy like me, use the whole length. See how big they are? So you can use it for washing the car. You'll get the job done fast. What about windows? What about shower screens, patio doors? Any true surface like that, you get a wonderful streak-free finish each and every time. NASCAR drivers use them because they don't scratch the paint. They go in the washing machine whenever they're dirty, so that's got to be good, right?
And we're seeing it there in action on the car, and whether it's car, a motorhome, a caravan, absolutely brilliant. And they never go hard like the chamois normally do they?
Good
Which
point.
is brilliant.
Good point there, Hayley. I'm not sure what to call you guys now, Shaylee or
Whatever you like.
Yeah.
Whatever you like. We've been called much worse, as
They
you
don't
know.
dry hard like the old animal
Yeah.
chamois. That's a great point. And I'm not here to slag anyone else's product off. You know, the old animal chamois are good, but they dry hard like a rock and they smell bad eventually. This one, it goes in the washing machine, so it's never going to smell bad. What about on the carpet? Now, this is what hooked me the first time I saw it and made me buy a Miracle Chamois, because accidents happen. We're actually breaking in a little puppy dog at the moment. So you've got a nervous puppy. You know, they run around with a wet tail and they make a little mess everywhere. It's not their fault, but it's very unfortunate. Big dogs too. Maybe you have one of those golden relievers. Yes, the bad jokes are coming out. Sorry. The worst animal, though, and we all know one, is the party animal.
Oh, yes.
Brings back memories of my childhood in New Zealand. Could be Uncle Frank on a Friday with the big bottle of 12-year-old whiskey. Oh dear, and then the fights break out soon afterwards. Anyway, we won't get into that, but I'm going to make this as nasty as I can. This could be anything, by the way. I'm using Diet Coke. Could be tea, coffee, wine, water, whiskey, beer.
My word.
Doesn't really matter what it is. It all starts to smell bad eventually.
Yeah.
Even water. I think we know that. If you leave water on the carpet for long enough, it'll smell bad too. You ever spilt milk on the carpet? Heaven forbid. What a smell. Anyway, what we can't see at home, check this out, is underneath the carpet.
Oh,
my word.
Hardwood floors have seen better days.
And that's your floorboards that's gone onto,
That's
isn't it?
right. What about if you're on the first floor of a building and it leaks through into the ceiling of the level below and into the downlights, and now it starts becoming a major and very expensive problem. So if that was your last bottle of 12-year-old Scotch, of course, well, what's the first thing you reach for when you spill a drink? The panic sets in. What, another drink? I swear that's what Sean just said to me. Another drink. Never mind. It's a bit early for kitchen towels. Maybe we all use these. Whatever you can find, right? Could be a tea towel. We've all done it. The loo roll. Run for that as well. The thing with kitchen towels is you use them once. They get wet. They fall apart. Yeah. It's like watching your money get wet right before your eyes, falling apart, and then we screw it up and throw it in the rubbish.
Now.
They are expensive, aren't they? And what do we do next? Go and get some more. Yeah. So it doesn't make a lot of sense. Take your chamois, remove the excess liquid. By the way, I'm not here to tell you you'll never use kitchen towels again, but they are the enemy, really. I mean, you've got to think about the environment. There's a lot of deforestation going on out there, and this is part of it. So take your chamois, just lay it on the mess, a little bit of pressure with your hands. If it's a puppy dog piddle, use your feet. Step on it. Not on the puppy, obviously. That stain's nearly gone. I'm going to do the other side. See the colour change in the cloth. Now remember that drink. If that was Uncle Frank's last bottle of 12-year-old Scotch, no need to waste it this time. This is what we used to do in New Zealand anyway. A couple of fresh ice cubes. And Uncle Frank would never know the difference.
No.
Oh, you're awful.
Be fine.
Don't try that at home, folks, especially if you have a nervous puppy dog. Absolutely. I'm going to do this one more time because that was a pretty big spill. And what you'll find is underneath, do you remember that big lake, that disaster beneath the carpet? Yep. That's going to be gone. And I firmly believe the floors should be pretty much bone dry underneath.
Oh my word, that is amazing.
It's actually drier here than it is anywhere else. It is. So, yeah, you use it just once, right, for a big spill like that. And as you know, it's paid for itself several times over. But you'll use it every day. And I know people say that. Lots of salesmen say it, don't they? You'll use it every day. But think about this. How often do you reach for a cloth in a day? At least once. Yeah. You know, unless you're not house proud at all, you will use a cloth every day. So it's very handy to have around. And please remember, you can cut them into any size you like. Fantastic. They're always clean to clean with. You throw them in the washing machine whenever they're dirty. Don't use fabric softener with them though. And if you're wondering what do we get for our money, look how big they are. You get 2 of these big jumbo ones. This is our regular deal. 2 big jumbo sheets, exactly the same as the one I use. And a blue one for windows. This is a $4.99 value. You get all that for $20 usually. I'm not sure of the item number. It might be on screen right now. Don't use that item number because for this particular show, for no extra cost, what we do is double the value. So now you've got 4 of the big jumbos and 2 blue ones. Brilliant. For £20.
Honestly,
terrific value. This is where I think the folks at head office have been on the gin and juice when they make these specials up because this is an incredible value. And if you're thinking, do I really need that many? Well, think of it this way. You've got one for the car, leave it in the car. Here's one for the house, cut it into quarters for dishcloths. Yep. The third one you could put under the sink for when disaster strikes, or if you have a dog, if you have pets, an absolute must. The fourth one, you could have this as a spare if they're all in the washing machine, or use it for jumpers.
Jumpers?
Jumpers?
What are we going to do with our jumpers?
Jumpers?
What are you
on about? Woolly jumpers, cashmere sweaters, Angora, the kind of garments that you can't put in the tumble dryer. Take your wet jumper, roll it up in one of our chamois.
No way.
And in as little as 20 minutes, your jumpers are bone dry and ready to wear again.
How brilliant.
Great.
Impressive, aren't they, right? No wonder they've sold so many of these. We love the Miracle Chamois. Now, once again, normally get 2 large and 1 small, but now it's buy one, get one free, so you're going to get 4 large, 2 small. Give one to a neighbour, give one to a friend. Keep one in your car, one under the seat, one in the bathroom. Right, the price there, £20 for the whole bundle. Right, 469893 is your item number right there. Flying out. Oh my word, we have got a lot of people watching. Thank you so much for joining us. It's great to have your company, it really is. Right, we need to go back to this bad boy here. This is all about Blue Magic. Right, now, do you know what? When it comes to packing away after Christmas, taking decorations away, you know, house could look a bit grubby, a bit dusty, kitchen's seen better days, bathroom's seen better days, especially if you've got lots of guests coming around. You might notice some stains around carpets. Honestly, if you've bought stain removers in the past and you've been disappointed, well, please try Blue Magic. Please, because you know, I bought stain removers in the past, you know, other brands, and I spray it on the carpet. It does a bit, but I think to myself, if only I could make it stronger. Because normally your cleaners, you buy them, put them in your shopping basket, you take them home, they're pre-diluted. You just screw the little, open the nozzle and go. If you can make them a little bit stronger. Have you thought that? Well, now you can with Blue Magic. You dilute Blue Magic to the strength that you need to do the job in hand, because you get the concentrate. Now, when you dilute it, if you use this for like an everyday household cleaner, just keep on top of things, you can make up to 100 bottles from the 2 bottles of concentrate that you get. So to be clear, you get the concentrate, and this is what it can look like. You get 2 empty bottles just to keep refilling. This is to illustrate what 100 bottles could look like. Now, when you buy a bottle of cleaner, even from really low price supermarkets and shops, it could be even £2-3. Even if you spent £1 a bottle, we're still talking £100 worth here. You know, our price. You can make 100 bottles and it's only going to be 20 pence per bottle. Guys, if we're saving money, please don't spend more money than you need to on cleaners. You just don't need to. This is the best cleaner I've seen, and absolutely the best stain remover I've seen. So it's good for everyday use, but it's good for those emergency too. It's peace of mind. Right, now stock-wise, this is a 24-hour deal. Nearly 40% of that stock's gone. All right, my producer and I will talk about through the stock how many units we had. We had a lot of these to get through 40% already. Oh my word, this is flying. Lots of people are buying this for the first time. Lots of people are coming back for more. People buy this all the time. My girlfriend uses this. People love this. 897689 again. Don't forget, you get the complimentary foam cleaner here. So if you're going to be using this on things like walls, shower screens, spray it onto the wall. It doesn't just fall straight down. It gives itself time to break down that dirt. Right, we love this. You guys love this. So does Sue, actually. Sue was in touch. Right, I bought 1 litre of Blue Magic at least 6 months ago, and I've still got more than half a bottle left. Right, I keep 3 500ml diluted bottles at different strengths. Good idea, like John said, yeah. So 10ml, 20ml, 30ml of Blue Magic diluted in 500ml of water. And folks, look, you're in control here. You've got the strength you need. Right, Sue also said, depending on the job, I grabbed the appropriate bottle. So far, I haven't needed to make it stronger than the 30ml in 500ml of water. And I've used it for nearly everything around the house, garden car, including cleaning my spectacles in the weakest dilution, getting paint off my hands while decorating, that's a good one, at the medium dilution. I've even bought a bottle as a gift for my cleaner, and she now swears by it too. There we go. Right, just experiment with it, Don't put more in than you need to. Just absolutely try it. So for your kitchen, to your bathrooms, to your living rooms, it makes no difference. Cleaning, stain removing, this is absolutely perfect. Right. Any questions, email us in. That's why we're live, folks, to help you guys make decisions and make sure you're happy. So studio@shopontv.co.uk. Right, we're back with John. Good to see you again, mate. Right, yes. What's next?
And, Sue, was it, the lady that emailed?
Sue, yes, Sue.
Sue, just like my mum, she does the same thing as you. So she has 3 bottles, labels them up, mild, medium and strong. That way you always know what strength you're using, so you're not wasting anything. And just remember, any solid surface around the house from floor to ceiling, barring aluminium. That's the only one solid surface you can't use it on. Stain-wise, off your clothes, off your carpets, your car interior, your upholstery, The only thing it won't remove stain-wise are fabrics, and it works on any fabric at all. There's no fabric it won't work on.
Right, okay.
Nothing, okay? The only thing it won't remove is permanent marker off a porous surface, wet gloss paint, and chewing gum that's been heavily trod in, okay? Remember, you can pop your Blue Magic into your carpet cleaner, regardless of the brand.
That's brilliant.
So, worktops, chopping boards, food preparation area, it's food grade safe, 100%, okay? So, obviously, Christmas time, we do loads of cooking, family and friends come over, you're always using your worktops and chopping board, you need to clean them. Let's leave that beetroot, that raw beetroot that I've just sliced on that white chopping board just for a split second or two.
The kitchen gets hammered over Christmas.
Yeah,
Get this ready for after Christmas, guys. Get it home.
Glass, plastic, silicone, enamel, stainless steel, wood, treated or not. You know, your stove top, whether it's something like induction. Induction's a nice popular stove top, but it could be gas, it could be ceramic, it could be glass, it doesn't matter. Spray your Blue Magic on. Again, ideally, you leave it a minimum of 30 seconds to get under that stain, to break it down, to dissolve it. Remember, it's not affecting the surface, yeah? So it's a great degreaser, hence the reason why it's used by professional cleaners, in commercial kitchens. It's used domestically now. I think it's around about 12, 13 years.
Is it? Okay.
But for over 30 years, Blue Magic has been used in the trade.
Right.
Over 30 years.
So hospitals, restaurants, councils.
restaurants, big blue chip companies.
So this is their secret. This is their secret. You can have it now.
And do remember as well, most importantly, it is a concentrate. I keep banging on about it.
No, it's
You get
important.
the measuring cap inside, so obviously that's there to help and assist you. All the instructions on the bottle. So now I'm going to use that little pad again. Again, use your chamois, use your microfibers, and with minimal effort, I'm just going to slide and glide over the surface. Remember, the nice thing is, once you've cleaned the surface where the food is concerned, whether it's the storage area, maybe your fridge, maybe your cupboards, maybe the food preparation area, the worktops or chopping boards.
John.
Look, hang on. So there's the muck on that sponge. Now I'm just going to grab a nice clean cloth here. And obviously it doesn't leave a sticky residue, the Blue Magic that is. And also, there is no odour or fragrance that's left behind, none whatsoever. So, have a look now.
That bit's like new.
It's nice and shiny.
Oh, John, the bottom of your pans, the bottom of your casserole dishes and so on.
Yeah. Any sort of base of pans that are carbonised.
Yeah.
Again, tea and coffee stained cups, mugs and spoons. Use it on those kitchen cupboards where that invisible layer of grease builds up. You do a lot of sauteing and frying on the stove.
Well, quite often you miss a bit, don't you? And those little bits you miss build up over time. Get it back to the original. Right, this is serious now.
You can hear that, it's going right through me.
It's a lovely noise, that, John.
A wire brush, okay? So, I don't recommend you do that, otherwise you scratch the heck out of your stove top, please don't. Again, Blue Magic contains no caustics, safe to use around children and pets. The nice thing is you can use it on such a vast multitude of surfaces. Let's leave that there because that's quite badly stained.
So that's going to break down all that grease, that grime, and you burnt it on.
It might be something like milk or rice pudding, so anything starch-based that's boiled over from the pan and sat on the stove top and sort of adhered itself to there. Let's just go to the chopping board very, very quickly. Now, I'm going to hold this up for Kieran, our director, sort of mid-air, like this. I'll keep it nice and still. Okay?
Yeah.
And all I'm now going to do is just spray the Blue Magic.
That was real beetroot you rubbed on there.
I'm over a mat as well, so it's fine. So, if you can see it there breaking. Now, all I'm going to do here is take this green cloth, okay, which is a little bit dirty, and then just simply wipe away. So again, the nice thing is, let's say you're doing raw meat, raw fish.
Oh, yes, you want that off, don't you?
You've obviously used the chopping board to slice through the raw meat, raw fish. You spray it with your Blue Magic, leave it on a minimum of 30 seconds, and then you wipe away with a clean cloth, and then you can slice your fresh fruit, maybe make a sandwich, or do your cheese and crackers over the festive period. And this is something you're going to use.
Again, peace of mind, John, isn't it?
Again, mop bucket. Steam mop. Be careful with steam mops. Let's go this way if we may.
Yeah, let's have a look.
The reason why I say be careful with steam mops is because some steam mops will only take water. Some will take a cleaning solution. So just check first. Check with the manufacturer. Of
course, yeah.
Hard floor cleaners, no problem. Spot washer, no problem. Pressure washer, no problem. Steam mop, again, be careful.
So hard surfaces. And just, if I may, John, we've had an email come in from Wendy, I think it was. Wendy, thank you so much. Wendy's asking, is Blue Magic good for ceramic hobs?
glass, Wendy, glass, ceramic, or stainless steel.
Oh, fantastic.
So just spray it on, walk away, make yourself a cup of tea, do what you need to do, go back a few minutes later.
Wendy,
and
if
then, yeah, just wipe away, Wendy.
Well, thank you so much. If you decide to go for it, let us know how you get on, yeah.
So-
all different surfaces as well, so quartz,
Yep.
granite.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh,
So
marble, yeah.
It makes any type
Laminate.
of tile. And remember, it's great on those grout lines on the wall or the floor.
Joy, it builds up gradually, doesn't it? Just use it on your grouting, even if you don't think it needs it. Just bring it back to life. It's clean. Right, what's next?
Okay, so again, maybe you have rented a lodge or maybe an Airbnb or something of that nature.
Oh, yeah.
You've had a party, maybe it's just a family celebration. Maybe
Hefty
over Christmas.
deposits.
Yeah, a big deposit, maybe £100, £150, maybe even £200,
who
okay,
knows?
depending on the quality
Stag
of the
parties, hen
accommodation.
parties.
Absolutely. So you've spilt curry sauce from the takeaway, maybe a bottle of vino. Heavens forbid.
Yeah.
It could be, again, maybe one of the children. Now, this sounds gross, okay? Maybe you have babies and they've had that nappy explosion.
Yeah.
Maybe someone's been sick. Remember,
pet
it's a new
stains.
stain,
Yeah, yeah.
old stain, fresh stain, even a pet stain. But remember this, because Blue Magic doesn't contain a fragrance, it's odour and fragrance free. If it is a pet stain, yes, it will remove the stain. It will remove the stain, but it won't remove the smell. So what my mum does, my mum's full of good. I should get my mum demonstrating.
Mum's
Blue
great.
Magic on
We
her.
should do a guest
Mandy.
appearance.
Yeah, Mandy's my mum.
Mandy, if you're watching, oh, legend. I like your ideas, Mandy.
She
Like
pops, I can't say it because we're not allowed to mention brands because it'd be unfair, but the very well-known Flora type cleaner.
Oh,
she
yeah,
pops
yeah.
a little tiny bit in the Blue Magic, that's the one.
Yeah,
And that
have
gives
your
it a
own
nice
fragrance.
Yeah. Right, so let me show
like
you
it.
all this at home. So just use your imagination for me. This could be your bed sheets. It could be a sofa.
Yeah.
Car interior, any type of upholstery, any type of fabric, your carpets, your rugs, your runners.
So your
okay?
child seat in the back of the car.
Yes, sticky sweets, they've had the pop
Yes.
inside there, maybe they've been poorly, travel sickness. Again, 40 ml, 40, of the concentrate in the base of the bottle. All you simply do is refill the bottle, okay? So you use the same plastic time and time again. All you do once you've placed the right quantity of concentrate in the base of the bottle, you top up with tap water. Nothing but tap water. Again, safe on your skin. I would use rubber gloves if you have really sensitive skin.
Sure, I've spilt tea or coffee on the car seats, and milk can stink, can't it?
And
It's
remember,
horrible.
you can use the foam as well. So use the foam if you don't want to saturate the surface.
Ah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's
so great-
complimentary. You get that
Yeah.
in the bundle, the 24-hour deal.
What about Charlie?
Yeah.
You're driving, do loads of driving, you spill a little bit of coffee, black coffee, let's say, on a nice cream cloth car
Oh,
seat.
don't.
Use the foam, keep the foam in the car, and that way you can remove the stain immediately, but still sit on the seat and not get a wet bottom.
Right,
Or
that's a good
as wet,
idea.
obviously, as
Yes.
the liquid. And by the way, what I will say to all the viewers at home, keep a bottle of Blue Magic in your bathroom. Keep one in the kitchen. Keep one in the car. So you've always got one
Yeah.
at hand for those emergencies, okay?
Well, you can make up to 100 bottles, don't forget, with the concentrate you get for £20. £20. 20 pence a bottle works out to be.
Right. Let me just grab this now. Just
Right.
whilst this is going to work, because obviously, like I've said several times, ideally you'd leave the Blue Magic on a stain for 8 minutes. You can leave it on for 8 hours. You can leave it on for 8 days. There's no detriment to the fabric, but a minimum of 8 minutes
Okay.
in order for it to work. Remember, solid surfaces, minimum 30 seconds.
You're always in control of it, aren't you?
Absolutely. So here, once again, very quickly, I think I heard Martha, our producer, mention
Yes,
a lady
we've had a
called
question.
Mary.
That's right, Mary. Yeah, Mary's asking, can we use it on laminate floors, was it? Sorry? Yes, thanks, Mary. Great question.
100% Mary. Laminate floors, 100%. Rear wood parquet, Antico Cardine. What I will say, though,
Cheers, Mary.
just like with any other cleaning product, or even if you're just using purely water and nothing else, with any type of wooden type floor, you don't want to saturate the floor. Okay, so yes, you can use your Blue Magic on your laminate flooring, 100%. But what you don't want to do is saturate that floor, obviously, so the liquid doesn't get under the wood and blister or.
That's amazing.
So that was the rusty water demo. So rusty water, and basically Blue Magic breaks it down, draws it to the surface. Right, let me now very quickly, just whilst that cushion.
Let's do it, yeah.
Let's just go very quickly this way.
Yeah, let's do it.
We have for those people that maybe smoke, My dad smokes.
Right, okay, yeah.
My mum kicks him out of the house. No, not in the house.
No.
In the conservatory.
We won't judge, it's all right.
No, but he's like Puff the Magic Dragon.
Yeah.
Right? And often, actually, no, that's a lie. Not often.
right.
But every so often, my mum will have a spring clean.
Okay.
And all the UPVC trims on the inside of the conservatory, she sprays the Blue Magic on.
Yeah.
She does the windows as well and the floors. Okay, she should be called Cinderella, really.
Yeah.
And then
We love you, Mum.
she wipes away, and you can see the difference in colour.
Can you really?
Yeah,
Because you
because
get
obviously the
used
smoke-
to the colour on a daily basis. You forget what it was or what it should be, don't you? Love this. We've now reached another busiest part of the show, guys. Seriously, we've got just under an hour left. Actually, any more questions? Keep them coming through. We're live on your screens until 3 a.m. But this is a 24-hour deal. I really don't think it's going to last 24 hours. Well done if you got it. Give it a try. It's £20. Right. So what's this?
It smells as well.
All right. Okay. Don't want to say
Not very
anything.
nice. No, you don't want to. So this is the bowl of water with Blue Magic in. I think I've got about 30 ml in there, if memory serves me correct, okay? But what you'll do, once you've used Blue Magic several times, you'll start to play around with the concentration levels, because you'll obviously become accustomed to it, okay? So I'm going to put half of the net curtain inside the bowl of water and Blue Magic and half out. By the way, I must tell you, the silicone seal in your washing machine, the drum,
Oh yeah.
at the bottom,
It can get mouldy there, can't
if
it?
you open up those flaps,
Oh,
those
don't.
seals,
Oh.
you get a build-up of black, and if you use your Blue Magic, it'll break down all that mould, okay? So therefore, it doesn't leave the...
Yeah,
even
yeah.
though this is fragrance-free, if you don't remove that mould, when you open the washing machine door, sometimes it smells a bit fusty.
You can smell quite quickly as well.
By the way-
John, how's your drawer looking in your, in your washing machine? They can get really mouldy, can't they?
By the way,
mine gets terrible.
If you have had a colour run in the wash, you can spray your garments, pre-treat them separately like I did, then put them into the washing machine. But what a lot of people tell me they do, that have had and used Blue Magic before, in the past, and keep buying it and replacing it,
Yeah.
is they put a capful, a white capful, not the measuring cap, of Blue Magic in the drum or the drawer of the washer. They then put the load in, and obviously what it will do, it will take the colour.
That was
back to its
pink.
original. That was, yeah, but we put that in the dye.
Yeah,
Yeah?
that was in the dye.
So whether it's whites, darks, delicates, patterned or plain garments, use your Blue Magic as a stain remover. We're going to show you the carpet demonstration in a few more minutes.
So-
let's now clean that cushion.
Let's do it,
We're going to do the stove top,
Okay.
and then we're going to show everybody just how versatile it is.
So remind us what we had on here then.
So it was white crayon,
Yeah,
a little bit of my blusher.
nice,
Yeah.
lovely.
Yes.
Nice.
And
You look lovely, by the way.
thank you.
Look blonde.
Thank you. And no, joking. And a little bit of mascara. Okay,
Yeah.
so this could be just muddy footprints. Maybe you've not stained the carpet or that rug. Maybe it's just a busy traffic area. It's just a bit grubby, if you like. Okay?
The bottom stairs, that kind
the
of thing.
rise of the
they get the
steps.
worst, yeah.
Again, you can use your Blue Magic in your carpet cleaning machine if you have one to do a larger surface area. Any smaller stains, use either the trigger bottle, spray gun, or the foam. Remember, the foam's complimentary. Now, the good news, and this really is good news.
Oh my word.
Blue Magic
Oh,
does
my word.
not affect the fabric that you're working on. So whether you're working on wool, leather, heavy denim, delicate silk, suede, nylon, nubuck, polyester, there's no bleach inside here, there's no acid. It doesn't, this is very important, it doesn't remove the colour that's meant to be there, just the stain that's not. But look, we call it Blue Magic.
Yeah.
Not Blue Miracle. So therefore, if the stain has been on the carpet, the garment, the upholstery, the car seats, whatever it may be, for several months, and it's pretty significant, the stain, obviously without being rude to anyone that's watching, a bit of common sense, you do the first application,
Yeah.
you let it dry naturally, and then you'll see whether the whole of the stain or just, part of the stain has removed. Now, if you've not removed quite all of it, just simply reapply, repeat the process.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, this is a dry cloth, this one. So what I'm going to do now is just go over the top. Remember, it doesn't leave that sticky residue, and it doesn't affect the fabric that you're working on. So,
Oh,
now let me
John,
lift this up.
seriously? Come on. Come on. Is that going to give you peace of mind at home? Do you want to see stain removes off your seats? That is the one.
Can
That's
I
the
just
one.
say one thing?
Please do.
Because I get asked this all the time
Go
at
on.
live shows, exhibitions. People always say to me, we've used stain removers, various ones. We've used Blue Magic. but will it leave that sort of ring? So it removes the stain.
Yeah.
You know, like the watermark.
It's like a
ring.
residue, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
It doesn't do that. Doesn't do
Love
that,
this.
okay?
Love this.
So again, it ticks all the boxes. Remember the stove top several minutes ago?
Should we have a look at this? Let's
Yep.
go back, yeah.
So very, very quickly. So again, your pots, your pans, your chip pans, microwave oven. Use Blue Magic in your fridge or freezer. Remember, it is non-toxic. Use it as an oven cleaner, okay? That's that enamelled dish. So I'm just going to pop this down here, Charlie.
Yeah.
Chopping boards, food preparation area. Again, it breaks down, dissolves the grease, the grime, the fat deposits. Fantastic in your bathroom on those wall and floor tiles to clean the grout
There's no
lines.
elbow grease. You're not even rubbing, you're just collecting it, aren't you?
That's the perfect phrase.
You're just collecting the dirt.
That's all I'm doing is collecting it. And I know it sounds a little bit OTT, like, you know, we're going a bit bonkers about our cleaning products, but honestly now...
Well, cleaning can be fun when it's easy.
yeah, well...
It can be satisfying
a
when
lot of
it's
people
easy.
do like that.
I
A lot of
like
people
it.
find it quite therapeutic.
Yeah, I switch off and music on, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
But only if the cleaner works. If it's
Absolutely.
hard work, no, I don't like it. John, I love that. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
in
I'm
a game.
going to go and prep a bit of demonstration.
Let's do it. I can't wait to see you on next. John loves this and so do you. We've had such a busy show. Thank you so much. And honestly, you're going to love it. Well, it's safe to use all around your home. Non-toxic. It's food grade, so around your kitchen's no problem at all. We've just done a chopping board. Safe around children and pets. No sticky residue. Fragrance-free. Solvent-free. Does not contain acids, caustics or bleach. Right, replaces most of your household cleaners. And that's a big one, you know. We've always been told, been trained that we need a separate cleaner for the kitchen. A separate cleaner for the bathroom. One for your wooden floors, one for your tiles, one for your hob, one for a degreaser, one for your bath. No, one for removing lime scale. That mounts up. Yes, it's a lot of plastic we have to buy there. It's a lot of space under the kitchen sink. Blue Magic can replace all of that. It does everything that you're reading on your screen now. From your kitchen to your bathroom to your carpets to your hard floor cleaners, it just does the lot. Your liner, your cushion floor cleaners, your tile. By the way, grouting, if it's looking bad, get Blue Magic. Even if it's not looking that bad, still put a bit of Blue Magic on and you may forget what the original colour, just how white it was. Your ovens, your hobs, your air fryers, microwaves, yeah, barbecue, getting ready for outside. This is useful for all around the year. Upholstery cleaners, stainless steel, windows, mirrors, glass, take a breath, Charlie. Car engine, wheel exterior, you get the idea. Look, it's a lot here. You know, we have fun with this, we really do. We're just so proud to be offering. You don't need all that. Now, talking about buying old cleaners, you know what? These kind of things, that could be £2, £3. You know what? Imagine, how much would 100 bottles be? Could well be, let's call it, to be conservative, £200. You know, if it's going to be £3 for 100 bottles, obviously that's going to be £300. Well, what if I said you get the concentrate when you buy Blue Magic, you dilute at home with tap water, cold tap water, lukewarm, whatever, it works out to be 20 pence a bottle. Yes, that's right. You get the concentrate, you dilute it at home, in the 2 bottles provided, you just refill it. It makes up to 100 bottles, folks. It's so cost effective. Please don't spend more money than you need to on cleaners. Just think what we can spend that money on. Anything else, quite frankly. But it's so effective. Now, look, I've had stains around the house. It's part of everyday life, isn't it? Have you bought a stain remover and you've been disappointed with the result? Because I have. Do you ever think, oh, it's made a bit of a difference, but if it was just a little bit stronger, I'd be laughing. Well, now you can. Now you've got that control because you dilute Blue Magic to the strength that you need to do a job. You're in control of this. Whether it's going to be when you wake up in the morning, you didn't take your makeup off, if it's going to be mascara or foundation on the pillow, use it as a pre-wash. Red wine, guest spills it on the carpet. Rented accommodation, you worry about deposits, don't you? If you've got Blue Magic ready to go, then you don't really worry about those things anymore. It's really nice to know. Right, so just to recap, all around the house, your everyday cleaning, A brilliant, brilliant emergency stain remover, and it's a 24-hour deal. So you're going to get 2 bottles of concentrate, your 2 filler bottles there with the trigger applicators, and you're going to get a complimentary foam cleaner. They're brilliant for vertical surfaces. Why? Because the foam, it stays to the surface. It doesn't just run down quickly. Because it's foam, it stays there and gives it time to break down that dirt, that limescale, that grease from extractor fans. Oh, they get awful, don't they? Right, now this time of the year, Merry Christmas, by the way. I hope you're ready for the big day, honestly. I can't believe it's come around so quickly. But the kitchen gets a battering, doesn't it, at Christmas? It gets hammered. Air fryers, you've got all things going on, and you haven't got time to clean properly. You want to enjoy family time or just time on your own, who knows? But let's get ready now for that tidy up after Christmas, when decorations get put away. January, and lots of people think of January as it, right, new start after New Year's Eve, a couple of days after, right, decorations down, perhaps you notice a bit of dirt there, you notice some stains. Let's get the house spotless now, ready for the new year. I think it's a lovely position to be in. And I just joked with John, cleaning. Oh, is it embarrassing to say you love cleaning? I don't think so. I find it a way of switching off, but if I've got a cleaner and it just doesn't really work, it doesn't deliver what it promises, that's not so fun. Blue Magic works. We have this back time and time again. If people weren't happy with it, we wouldn't do it. We think of everything else we could have on right now. But we're live here on ITV1, on STV. You love it. Right, it's a 24-hour deal. 50% of the stock's gone. Half of it's already gone. We were truly hoping we would have enough for the next 22 hours or so. It's not going to last 24 hours, folks. Get it into your basket, and I recommend checking out now. You might be multi-buying this. This is a special deal. So 897-689. If you haven't shopped with ShopOnTV before, go to ShopOnTV.co.uk, add it to your basket, check out like normal. Right, now Colin's been in touch. Colin loves this. Thanks to Colin. Right, oh, we've got capitals here. Hello. It's absolutely fantastic. I wouldn't shout, it's late. Right, I recently bought this product. It's absolutely fantastic. I bought it for my Scout HQ to clean the slate tiled floor. There you go. It's brilliant. Can't fault it, and would definitely recommend it. Do you know what? We're all different circumstances. Is it going to be a car? Maybe going to save some for your decking, removing the algae, the moss in your garden, springtime, ready for summer. Get it ready for your barbecue. It's really, really good. Right, so, John, what should we do next, sir?
So we're going to do a little bit of stains on a carpet, but just before we do that, I must do the tile. And earlier on, when we did the 2 white ceramic tiles, any type of tile, I forgot to do this tile.
Oh, right.
So whether it's a matte or a high gloss finish, it really makes no difference, okay? So this could be, again, your floor tiles, say, in your bathroom or your kitchen. This is just soap. There's loads of different messes and stains and, you know, things that need tidying up that you can sort of imagine at home. Again, taps, tiles, toilets in the bathroom is fantastic, removing limescale, hard watermarks, mould and mildew. I find one of the worst ones in the bathroom, personally, you know where your bathtub is, and that silicone, sorry, the bathtub and the shower trough, that silicone seal.
Oh, they get awful, don't
you get
they?
like little black spots, and that's mould, okay?
Yeah.
Right.
They ruin the appearance of a bath if you feel dirty with those.
So, scuff marks, okay, on a tile. It could be lino or could be laminate flooring, I think, like the lady...
What about a skirting board or something like that?
Wood skirting boards,
like painted,
Alcatraz, use it, obviously, outside on your fascias and soffits. Use it in your wheelie bins. Use it on your driveway, garden decking, patio. Right, now, just do this on... Okay.
Oh, what are you going to write? This is cute. Merry Christmas. Is it?
Hang on a second.
You know what, while we're writing that up, don't forget, if you just joined us, if you need more cleaners, this does it all. I can't think of anything it doesn't do, quite frankly, around the house. So if it's going to be marks on floors, go on.
I know what it
What wouldn't it do?
It won't let you down.
Yay, I like it.
There we go. Right, so we say on average, because remember, that's your bottle of concentrate. That will make up to 50 spray bottles. But please don't let me mislead you. And a lot of our existing customers that come back all the time here on ShopOnTV and at various events we do say, you know what, You say it will make 50. I've only made maybe 35, but
Yeah.
they've made a stronger solution.
It's still value, isn't
It's
it?
still, yeah. I mean, even if you make half the quantity, if you only make half the quantity that this can make, it's 40
Yeah.
pence per bottle. Where can you buy a universal cleaner that's so effective and so safe? You can't.
40p.
You just can't.
I've
You know
never
that.
seen it.
Right,
Never
so,
seen it.
Again, on average, 20 pence a bottle. So let's leave that there. It's a permanent marker, by the way. So we've got the scuff marks, we've got the soap, we've got the permanent marker, okay? Now, what we're going to do is go to town very, very quickly because we have around about 45 minutes left.
Yeah, we haven't got
on
long.
the show.
Half of the stock's gone, folks. Half is gone. You need to start checking out. Get it home and give it a try. Try it for yourself because I know you're thinking, right, I'm curious now. Guys, it works. It works. We're seeing it live.
Yeah, right. So
that's ink then.
This is
Oh, my
blue
word.
ink. Yeah, it doesn't matter what colour it might be.
So kids doing the homework or colouring in on the floor, yeah.
Yeah, it could be, you know, felt tip pen, crayon, biro pen. The only thing it won't remove, like I say, is a permanent marker off a fabric, like a porous surface, okay? So, what we're going to do here, this will take me probably a couple of minutes to kind of like create the messes. Like I say, to be honest with you, it takes me longer to make the messes than what it does to actually clean the mess. So
what's
kitchen,
that?
bedroom, bathroom, from floor to ceiling. Excuse me, I'm gonna have to fetch the. Where's the spoon?
Don't worry, John. This is how I eat. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Now this, you can see it's gone a bit foamy. Now that.
I'd still eat it. Don't worry about
Really?
it.
It don't, I tell you, it doesn't smell very nice. This has been in my box of products, right? Now, look. So the Chinese.
Mate, can I offer you a
curry
cloth?
sauce. That's all right, I've got one. But you know what the good news is? I've also got a stain remover at hand. And what it doesn't do is burn the skin. It's not harsh, okay? So let's just pop that there. Curry finger. Right.
Yeah.
So it could be grease from the
Even that
garlic
makes
bread.
me want to curry. Oh, do you know what? I could
you like
live off
curry?
it. Oh, honestly, I could
Strong
live
or
off it.
mild?
It depends what mood I'm in. If I'm brave, you know, it depends what I've got the next day. You know, really. But
Right.
I don't know.
So I like quite a mild one. Bit of a wimp, really.
Bit of a Rogan Josh.
All
you know,
right,
like
okay.
that.
I'm more of a korma type guy.
Nothing wrong with the korma. Some people give it a bad rep. I really do. Tikka masala, says our Kieran. Oh, just 20
I also
poppadoms.
like a tarly. Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah.
They're nice. Right, so mustard, yeah? So again, could be tea, coffee, red or rosé wine, could be something like beetroot. It could be maybe a nosebleed without, you know, bodily fluids on the bed sheets.
Yeah.
A brand new jar yet again. So, by the way, this sounds... Oops, I'm making it right.
It's not the easiest one to. So that's beetroot juice there.
I am making a mess. Well, there we go. That's the idea, isn't it?
Yeah, like it.
This is something I get asked about an awful lot.
Don't forget, stay tuned to watch that permanent marker pen removed from that tub. That's impressive stuff.
Sweat marks.
Right.
Now that sounds disgusting, but I do get that one an awful lot around the collars of shirts,
like under your arm and
armpits.
t-shirts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
they're
on the
not nice.
pillowcases.
Yeah, yeah.
So you know it's brilliant.
It can affect the fabric. That
It
your
can.
sweat and
It
things.
can be used as a pre-treatment Blue Magic. Again, on
So,
all...
so you spray it on a garment and then put it on into your washing machine.
Say that last bit again. I
So
didn't
you
think
spray it on your clothing, if
Yeah,
you've got a
yeah.
stain, then you can just put it in your washing machine. So use it as a pre-wash. Yeah.
100%.
That's really good.
Maybe you've got hair dye on the towel. Maybe, again, it is the bed sheets. Maybe it's the chef's whites or your cricket whites with grass stains, kids' school uniform, just your regular clothes. Maybe you're in the office and you've spilt a little bit of lunch on your trousers or jeans.
Everyday
So
life,
by the
isn't
way,
it?
This is important as well. So often when we are here demonstrating at Shop on TV, we use a lot of liquids to stain the carpet and the shirt. But let me assure you, it doesn't matter whether it's a liquid, a powder, a paste, or even a solid.
Yeah.
So it makes no difference, okay? A new stain, old stain, fresh stain, or
So
even a
that's
pet stain.
shoe
This is
polish.
shoe polish, okay? And again, I want to make this abundantly clear to all the viewers. Again, a little common sense goes a long way, without being rude when I say that. If the stain has been on the carpet, the sofa, your clothing, your upholstery, for months upon months upon months, and it's a bad one, maybe it's something like engine oil you've walked in off the street, maybe tar. Actually, incidentally, we did have a lady customer email into the show quite some time ago, and she removed, it's gospel truth,
Right.
she removed tar from the dog's tail.
Really?
Yeah, that's true. That is.
Oh my word!
Yeah, there's a lady customer. Yeah. So right. So
Our Hayley, as in from Shayley, removed what tar from her jumper? Did she really? That's fantastic.
right. So I think it's pretty fair to say we've gone to town. Right.
Yeah.
It's a real mess, isn't it?
Now,
That's why I get the job.
Yeah, I mean, if that was rented accommodation, I mean,
Sorry,
you'd worry about
Charlie.
deposits. Yeah, Airbnb, you know, hotels, wherever. Do you know what? Tomato puree, that stains my surface, my kitchen surfaces. I worry about that. And the turmeric you get in curry sauces.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That's
Turmeric.
a nightmare.
I tell you,
Turmeric,
sweat
yeah.
marks, sun cream, turmeric, and pollen from your lilies. They're generally the worst ones.
Really?
Right. So let's just
Pollen,
go
yeah.
through. Okay. So we've got shoe polish, all done live, crayon, barbecue sauce, crayon, blusher, ink. Soy sauce,
Curry sauce.
smelly curry sauce. Yeah, it's been there about 6 years, I think.
I still eat it.
Tomato puree, the beetroot, the fake tan, and the mustard. Okay, so now what we're going to do,
Mustard's terrible, isn't
we're going to turn the nozzle from spray. If I turn it 90 degrees, it's off, so it locks and no liquid comes out. But if I turn it 180 degrees, it says stream. Now, stream's like a more sort of concentrated sort of jet spray, if you like, okay? So, carpet cleaner, spot washer, pressure washer,
Oh,
mop
look
bucket.
at this.
Steam mop, obviously, make sure on the steam mop, you make sure that you can place a cleaning solution in of some type, okay? And how Blue Magic works, if you've just walked in on this Sunday morning rather, and maybe you finish work and you've gone to your Christmas party and you're thinking, what the heck's going on here?
Yeah.
Okay, so what Blue Magic does, it is used rather predominantly as a stain remover. Okay, that's what most people buy it for. That's
Yeah.
really the sort of wow factor, if you like.
Yeah, it's nice to know you've got it ready, isn't
Absolutely.
it? You know?
Those odd accidents, there's emergencies.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because let's face it, if you spill something really bad on the carpet at home, let's be honest now, even if you don't order one this evening, at the on-screen price of £20
Yeah.
with the complimentary foam, your carpet probably costs you a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Your shirt, your
Just in
blouse,
case.
the leather sofa.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's nice to have something that you've got the peace of mind, the knowledge it's going to do the
Well,
job.
you've seen lots of deals with Blue Magic then. That's a good deal tonight then, isn't it?
It's
That's a good
brilliant
deal today. Yeah.
It's a bumper deal, if you like.
Yeah.
Because obviously you're getting the 2 bottles, which will make up to
100 bottles.
spray bottles. Where on God's green earth would you place
Nah.
100 spray bottles?
Yeah.
You'd fill up under the kitchen sink in your cleaning cupboard. You wouldn't be able to move.
Well, normally that could cost what, £200-400?
Right, now.
But now, yeah,
Watch,
£20.
Watch this. Right, so my hands are completely dry. I've got nothing on there. This is all obviously live. There's nothing up my sleeve. There's no shenanigans or kidology or anything of that nature. So what I'm going to do is just sort of agitate, right, the pile like this. Now, on a pile that is sort of medium to deep, what we'd recommend you do is blot at the stain. But like the cushion earlier, the pink cushion, the caravan cushion, if it's a flat fabric, you rub. But anything that's got like a little bit of a pile to it, medium to sort of deep pile, you blot. Now you see this foam, if you let this dry, it dries to like a salt almost, and you just vacuum away, okay? So it doesn't leave that sticky residue.
No.
It's safe for the pets to sit on. It's safe for the toddlers to crawl on, the carpet or whatever surface. Again, use it to clean the dog's bed, your
Car
mattresses at home,
seats.
car seats, upholstery, clothing.
Like bags and so on, you know,
Yeah,
just like
actually, my
jackets.
dad occasionally, not very often, if I'm being truthful, but
Yeah.
occasionally he'll clean his leather golf bag. So
Oh,
he chucks
right.
it in the boot of the car, scuffs it, and obviously.
So shoes and so on. If you're
Fantastic on shoes, and I've got to tell you,
white trainers.
Sorry to butt in.
No.
My son Murphy's 17 in February, and he wears his white sports socks all the time. Yeah. So it doesn't matter whatever he wears, pair of jeans or trackies, but he's
Yeah.
always got his white sports socks on. Looks like Michael Jackson actually sometimes.
Right.
But what I'm trying to say is he'll walk in the house, out the house, or around the house, and he's white. And the bottom of the white sports socks are filthy. right? And that sort of really indicates that our house isn't clean.
Yeah.
But it's not so much that, it's just the white shows
It's
up
just
all the
every
mess.
day, isn't it?
It's
It's just
fantastic
this- yeah.
on those whites, okay? So if I just lift that up now,
There you go.
and again, what
that's
you
why
would
it's
do-
busy.
you would have the luxury of time. Now that's the important bit, the time, because ideally you'd leave the Blue Magic on the stain for around 8 minutes, okay? So I'm going to pop that down there because we've got the tile, remember? Okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Honestly, that never ceases to amaze me, that demonstration. If you will it get out the stain? The chances are yes. If it's those kind of things, absolutely no problem at all. Right, what's
we're
next?
going to turn that nozzle once again.
So that's properly
permanent.
dry on there?
Yeah, that's it. So what we're going to do now, because that's a permanent marker, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
It
So
wouldn't
that's
be-
what was on there.
That's what was on there.
So give it a good rub. There we go.
Yeah. Right, here we go. Are you ready?
Right, yeah, yeah.
So we'll do about 4 sprays.
Are you ready,
1,
folks at home?
2, 3.
You'd still think you'd
Actually,
have
I'm
to
gonna do-
scrub it.
oh, hang on. Let's leave it at that. That was 4.
So it's breaking it down. It almost lifts it off the surface. So could that be on like a bit of laminate flooring or something? Yeah.
Yeah, it could be scuff marks.
Even if it takes slightly longer.
Yeah, again, place it in your mop bucket. So,
Yeah.
you know, you can do all your solid floor surfaces.
Honestly,
all of them.
kitchen floors get so greasy. This is a brilliant degreaser.
Well, this is the thing, right? So, you know, even if you're house proud and clean, and you clean regularly, a lot of people do, because a lot of people like cleaning. Fair enough, you know. It's nice to live in a clean house. But the point I'm making is, if you do a lot of cooking at home, even if you're really clean, what happens, you sometimes get an invisible layer of grease on those kitchen cupboards,
yeah.
especially if the
Kitchen
wire mesh
walls.
filter in the extractor hob's not working very well. Right, so that's that now spotless. Remember, no nasty smells, nothing harsh, no nasties. Again, it doesn't contain any caustics. There's those scuff marks. Just watch how it works. It gets under the grease, the stain, the mess, the muck, you know, the lime scale, the hard watermarks. It draws it to the surface so you can either wash or wipe away. Very quickly, if Kieran can just, if I just spritz. By the way, here's a good little tip. Say for your worktops,
So you had soap grease on there?
that was, yeah, soap scum. Say your worktops, your chopping boards, very light messes, you'd want 10 mil of the concentrate in the bottom of the bottle, the rest tap water. So 490 mil of tap water. Anything that's stubborn, such as your air fryer, your oven, your stovetop, those roasting tins, baking trays, anything really stubborn, okay, 20 mil. But for those stains on fabrics, what we'd recommend is 40 mil per half litre, okay? So, and again, these are recommendations, these are guidelines, but what you will do, you will use your own judgment once you've used Blue Magic on several occasions. Now, what I do want to do, after Charlie's had a quick chat with you, right? Again, from floor to ceiling, any solid surface barring aluminium, the kitchen, the bedroom, the bathroom, it replaces several different types of cleaners that you and I have under the kitchen
John,
sink.
that's amazing.
You know, if you think about it, you've got a cleaner for this, that, or the other. Blue Magic is one universal cleaner that's dead safe, super cost effective, and more importantly, it does the job.
As we've clearly seen, and do you know what, surfaces, you know, hobs, glass ceramic hobs, you know, they show up all the streaks and smears, but that makes light work of what would be an elbow grease requiring job. Absolutely love this. John, we'll be right back. Right, if you fancy this now, are you tempted by it? Look, if you want to experience the cleaning power of Blue Magic, do you want to have this ready for those inevitable emergencies? Red wine on carpet, you spill some out of takeaway, there's a leak in the bag, you spill some tea or coffee. Honestly, have that peace of mind. Get it ready. Well, this is your everyday household cleaner, and it's also your stain remover, but you must check out your baskets. Why? Because we've only got less than about half an hour left on this live show. We're here till 3 a.m, but we are getting through the stock. Half of it has already gone. You know what? When it comes to deals of Blue Magic, I don't know how we can ever beat this going forward. And from what I've seen, this is the best one. It's certainly up there. Guys, £20, you're going to get 2 bottles of concentrate. You dilute this with tap water and you can make up to 100 bottles. That's 20 pence a bottle. You're going to get your 2 empty bottles there with your spray applicators. So yeah, obviously you refill it. We're saving space, we're saving plastic. And also you do get your complimentary foam cleaner. So for vertical surfaces, think all that soap scum on your shower screen. Think about all those dirty bits of grout on your bathroom tiles. Think about the walls of your oven. Right, ovens can get bad. Now, honestly, I think this time of the year, it's the best time of the year. Obviously, we're thinking spring cleaning, but I think houses really get hammered, don't they, around Christmas time. Kitchens get awful. You know, if you've got guests coming around, think of all the showers, all the dirt, the grime. Think about all the scuff marks from shoes down your hallways and so on. And you're having a good time. You don't want to be cleaning around Christmas time, but afterwards, get this delivered, order it now, get it delivered after Christmas, ready for a clean, fresh start in your house for a new year. Do you know what? I do honestly think that cleaning can be fun once it's easy for you. This makes it easy, as we've seen with live demonstrations. Once again, you're not paying £24, it's £20, but you must start checking out. We're coming towards the end of the show, but half of the stock's gone. This is a limited time offer, 24-hour deal. Now, talking about spillages and so on around the house, well, the Miracle Chamois, we've also got on the show, that's so good for absorbing spillages. I've known this for a long time. I love it. Let's say, I know you knock the bucket of water over or there's a leak or something like that. You know what? Those J-cloths, I think they're awful. I don't know why they're ever invented, but Miracle Chamois, they absorb so much liquid. I've got a leaking radiator, all that kind of thing. Drying the dog, drying your clothes, all sorts, but it's £20. It's buy one, get one free, and this is why it has been so popular. Let's remind you with David why you love it.
This is the Miracle Chamois, made in Germany. They are super, super absorbent. Watch this. You just pull it in one direction. I say one direction, I'm snaking it. If I go back, it leaves streaks. We don't want that. Use it on your car. They're fantastic for that. Designed many years ago, made in Germany. Use it on big vehicles too, if you're lucky enough to have them. Caravans, motorhomes, trucks and trailers. Farmers love them on farm equipment. They are super absorbent. Hey, Shaylee.
Yes.
There's one thing I haven't done to it yet. Did you guys notice?
What haven't you done, Dave?
What hasn't he done? He hasn't wrung it out. It's still picking up liquid. Look, it's like a thirsty camel. I've done about 6 passes already, and let's see how much we got, because now it's leaving a trail. Watch this. I mean, if you're using it around the home,
Gosh.
no longer really do people use them for washing cars, too often anyway. It's a bit of a dying art, but around the home you'll love it. Maybe you're defrosting your freezer. Maybe you've got a washing machine that floods, a leaky pipe. Me, sometimes I take a shower, but with the curtain on the outside instead of the inside. So you can use it as a bath mat too. Good idea. I mean, sponges work, kind of. We know that. They pick the liquid up and then they drip and dribble and dump it all over the floor on the way back to the sink. Some of it ends up in your trousers, which is embarrassing.
Not good.
And what about these turkeys? Ever used one? J-cloths? Some people call them handy wipes. Tell me, what's handy about that? All it does is spread the mess around the kitchen. And try and pick up a spill with it.
No way.
What a turkey. Please, take your chamois. This is the most absorbent material known to mankind. Lay it in the mess and just keep your eye on the liquid. Like a liquid vacuum cleaner, it picks it up. They actually absorb up to 20 times their own weight in liquid.
That's incredible.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
And what I personally love about it is there's no drips. It locks it inside. No drips. Walk across to the sink with it, and you're not going to make a mess on the floor. So that's got to be handy, right? We'll give it a twist, and it's ready to use again. If you're lazy like me, use the whole length. See how big they are? So you can use it for washing the car. You'll get the job done fast. What about windows? What about shower screens, patio doors? Any true surface like that, you get a wonderful streak-free finish each and every time. NASCAR drivers use them because they don't scratch the paint. They go in the washing machine whenever they're dirty, so that's got to be good, right?
And we're seeing it there in action on the car, and whether it's car, a motorhome, a caravan, absolutely brilliant. And they never go hard like the chamois normally do they?
Good
Which
point.
is brilliant.
Good point there, Hayley. I'm not sure what to call you guys now, Shaylee or
Whatever you like.
Yeah.
Whatever you
So-
like. We've been called much worse, as
They
you
don't
know.
dry hard like the old animal
Yeah.
chamois. That's a great point. And I'm not here to slag anyone else's product off. You know, the old animal chamois are good, but they dry hard like a rock and they smell bad eventually. This one, it goes in the washing machine, so it's never going to smell bad. What about on the carpet? Now, this is what hooked me the first time I saw it and made me buy a Miracle Chamois, because accidents happen. We're actually breaking in a little puppy dog at the moment. So you've got a nervous puppy. You know, they run around with a wet tail and they make a little mess everywhere. It's not their fault, but it's very unfortunate. Big dogs too. Maybe you have one of those golden relievers. Yes, the bad jokes are coming out. Sorry. The worst animal, though, and we all know one, is the party animal.
Oh, yes.
Brings back memories of my childhood in New Zealand. Could be Uncle Frank on a Friday with the big bottle of 12-year-old whiskey. Oh, dear. And then the fights break out soon afterwards. Anyway, we won't get into that. But I'm going to make this as nasty as I can. This could be anything, by the way. I'm using Diet Coke. Could be tea, coffee, wine, water, whiskey,
Oh,
beer.
my word.
Doesn't really matter what it is. It all starts to smell bad eventually.
Yeah.
Even water. I think we know that. If you leave water on the carpet for long enough, it'll smell bad too. You ever spilt milk on the carpet? Heaven forbid. What a smell. Anyway, what we can't see at home, check this out, is underneath the carpet.
Oh,
My word.
Hardwood floors have seen better days.
And that's your floorboards that's gone onto,
That's
isn't it?
right. What about if you're on the first floor of a building and it leaks through into the ceiling of the level below and into the downlights, and now it starts becoming a major and very expensive problem. So if that was your last bottle of 12-year-old Scotch, of course, well, what's the first thing you reach for when you spill a drink? The panic sets in. What, another drink? I swear that's what Sean just said to me. Another drink. Never mind.
I
It's a
heard
bit
it in
early
his
for
head.
kitchen towels, maybe. We all use
Always.
these. Whatever you can find, right? Could be a tea towel. We've all done it. The loo roll. Run for that as well. The thing with kitchen towels is you use them once. They get wet, they fall apart.
Yeah.
It's like watching your money get wet right before your eyes, falling apart, and then we screw it up and
They're
throw it
so
in the rubbish.
expensive now.
They are expensive, aren't they? And what do we do next? Go and get some more.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make a lot of sense. Take your chamois, remove the excess liquid. By the way, I'm not here to tell you you'll never use kitchen towels again, but they are the enemy, really. I mean, you've got to think about the environment. There's a lot of deforestation going on out there, and this is part of it. So take your chamois, just lay it on the mess, a little bit of pressure with your hands. If it's a puppy dog piddle, use your feet. Step on it, not on the puppy, obviously. That stain's nearly gone. I'm going to do the other side. See the colour change in the cloth. Now remember that drink. If that was Uncle Frank's last bottle of 12-year-old Scotch, no need to waste it this time. This is what we used to do in New Zealand anyway. A couple of fresh ice cubes. And Uncle Frank would never know the difference.
Oh, you're awful.
be fine.
Don't try that at home, folks, especially if you have a nervous puppy dog. I'm going to do this one more time because that was a pretty big spill. And what you'll find is underneath, do you remember that big lake, that disaster beneath the carpet?
Yep.
That's going to be gone. And I
No
firmly
way.
believe the floors should be pretty much bone dry underneath.
Oh, my word. That
Isn't
is
that amazing? It's actually drier here than it is anywhere else. So, yeah, you use it just once, right, for a big spill like that. And as you know, it's paid for itself several times
Absolutely.
over. But you'll use it every day. And I know people say that. Lots of salesmen say it, don't they? You'll use it every day. But think about this. How often do you reach for a cloth in a day? At least once.
Yeah.
You know, unless you're not house proud at all, you will use a cloth every day. So it's very handy to have around. And please remember, you can cut them into any size you like. Fantastic. They're always clean to clean with. You throw them in the washing machine whenever they're dirty. Don't use fabric softener with them though. And if you're wondering what do we get for our money, look how big they are. You get two of these big jumbo ones. This is our regular deal. Two big jumbo sheets, exactly the same as the one I use. And a blue one for windows. This is a $4.99 value. You get all that for $20 usually. I'm not sure of the item number. It might be on screen right now. Don't use that item number because for this particular show, for no extra cost, what we do is double the value. So now you've got 4 of the big jumbos and 2 blue ones.
Brilliant.
for £20.
Honestly, brilliant.
Terrific value. This is where I think the folks at head office have been on the gin and juice when they make these specials up, because this is incredible value. And if you're thinking, do I really need that many? Well, think of it this way. You've got one for the car, leave it in the car. Here's one for the house, cut it into quarters for dishcloths.
Yep.
The third one you could put under the sink for when disaster strikes, or if you have a dog, if you have pets, an absolute must. The fourth one, you could have this as a spare if they're all in the washing machine, or use it for jumpers.
Jumpers.
Jumpers?
What are we going to do with our jumpers?
Jumpers?
What are
You
you
got
on
any woolly
about?
jumpers, cashmere sweaters, angora, the kind of garments that you can't put in the tumble dryer? Take your wet jumper, roll it up in one of our shanties.
No way.
And in as little as 20 minutes, your jumpers are bone dry and ready to wear again.
How brilliant.
Great.
This is the Miracle Chamois, made in Germany. They are
Well, it's buy one, get one free. Please take advantage of that. Right, so you're getting 4 large, 2 small. One to the in-laws, one to the neighbours. Who knows? Keep them all for yourself. Right, now it's £20 for all of it. If your item number is 469893. So go on the website, ShopOnTV.co.uk. So easy way to shop. But of course, today, in the early hours of this morning, it's all about Blue Magic. If you've stayed up, thank you so much indeed. Maybe watching us in bed, maybe just come back in from a night out. Who knows? Wherever you're watching from, thank you so much indeed. We're live here on ITV1 on STV. Hello to our friends watching us on YouTube too. It's great to have your company. Right. Blue Magic is your everyday household cleaner. It's also one of the most powerful stain removers I've ever seen. I'm looking at everything John's been cleaning. Right, John, what's next?
So let's do this enamel dish. And remember, it is used commercially as well as domestically.
Yeah, that's right.
But you haven't got the harshness of a lot of the chemical cleaners out there.
So there's no bleach in this?
There's no bleach. It doesn't contain caustics. It's solvent-free, non-toxic, food-grade safe, acid-free, dissolves
Marvellous.
the mess that you're trying to clean. It gets under the stain, the grease, the grime, the lime scale, the hard watermarks, draws it to the surface so you can either wash or wipe away. Again, it is a concentrate, so you're in control of the strength of the solution. This is a damp microfiber. Ideally, you would leave the solution on the surface for around 30 seconds minimum.
Amazing.
But if it's significantly bad, the mess, the stain, etc., then obviously leave it a little bit longer, and you may obviously, make the solution that little bit stronger. So that's the enamel dish.
Nice.
Okay? And I've not bothered to really sort of go to town on
So
that.
that could be the glass lid on a pan, all those sort of things. Like could be woks, could be frying pans, all
Roasting
sorts.
tin, baking tray.
Roasting tins, they get terrible, don't
Yeah. What about the wire mesh filter that we did earlier?
Oh, they get so
So
greasy.
This is terrible to clean normally. And by the way, barbecue grill bars. Whether the material you're working on, not barbecue grill bars that is, but whether it's glass, plastic, metal, silicone, fiberglass, stainless steel, I burn all the mess on. And this is just a fish tank,
Do you know,
obviously.
that water was actually clear.
Yeah, it was like a hint of blue.
Yeah, a hint of blue, from obviously the Blue Magic. And look at all the dirt that's just pulled off there. All that grease. Loving it.
Again, pop your Blue Magic into your kettle and coffee maker and use it as a descaler. Worktops, chopping boards, from floor to ceiling. Place it in your mop bucket. Place it in your hard floor cleaner. Now, the benefit of the foam. It grips and sticks to a horizontal or vertical surface. So think about the ceiling of your oven or microwave or air fryer. Okay, this is complementary as well. So, you don't always get the foam. So what we're going to do, think about the glass shower door. Think about the wall tiles in the bathroom particularly. Could be the kitchen as well. The splashback. Think about those spot stains on the car seat, maybe your sofa. Remember, it doesn't just break down the grime, the grease, but it's a superb, and I really do mean a superb stain remover. And when I say stains, I mean on fabrics. So your clothing, your cushions, your car interior.
They're all critically
bedding.
microwave.
And look, listen, at the end of the day, at Christmas time in particular, we do an awful lot of cooking and food preparation, don't we? So,
heating up gravy in there, heating things up, leftovers on Boxing Day, all that thing.
Right, now, what you would do, ideally, is leave that on there, if it's bad. If it's bad, several minutes.
So air fryers, ovens, all good.
Worktops, chopping boards, in the fridge, in the freezer. Again, the grill bars, the chopping boards. Anywhere that you store, prepare, or cook food, and you've got the knowledge that obviously it's safe to then cook food in there
Yeah.
immediately afterwards. So all
To all those watching at home, 15 minutes left, guys.
I haven't left this on for long enough, but as I say, we're under time restrictions here. So if I could get you to pass me that pink microfiber.
Absolutely.
Right,
There we are,
because
sir.
what I've done here is use the more abrasive side of the nylon pad, and
Yeah.
I'm not rubbing and scrubbing. Remember, this is the foam.
Your ovens, oh, they're a nightmare, aren't they? It's the most boring cleaning job, ovens, I think.
What I'm going to do is basically point out what, in my opinion, is the obvious, right? So with the foam, the benefit of the foam over the liquid, in my opinion, it will stick to a vertical and horizontal surface better than the liquid, okay? But the only downside to the foam, again, it's complementary, over the liquid, you cannot place the foam into your carpet cleaner, your pressure washer, your spot washer, or your hard floor cleaner, like you can with the liquid. But you've got the best of both worlds here, because you get, obviously, the foam complementary. So if I just now hold up the door, and again, I'm rushing through this because we've not got a lot of time left, and I'm trying to sort of zip through these demos. Let's leave that there, okay? And if I may, let's just now go back this way.
Yeah, let's do
What I'd
it.
love to do, Charlie, let's take this. Right, so what we have here is engine oil. It's not dirty engine oil.
This blew me away earlier.
Right, now watch this. It's, you know, it really is incredible.
That's
So
disgusting.
if you're a mechanic and your overalls need, you know, a real good clean. So let me just...
We had an email from Peter, who's a handyman, actually, and you absolutely love this, Peter. Peter, thank you so much.
Do me a favour.
Yeah.
2 capfuls
All right,
inside
okay.
the
From
clear
this?
water. No, that's the large cap, sorry.
Oh, sorry, yeah,
So you get
yeah.
the measuring cap, by the way, but Charlie's currently using the white cap, the lid. So 2 capfuls, it doesn't have to be, you know, approximate.
Yeah,
just whack it in there.
Yeah, nice,
Right,
nice.
So let's take the excess off. What was Peter saying? Sorry, Martha.
It's a carpenter, I think. Yeah, a handyman. Oh, one of your customers recommended Blue Magic to Peter, and now you wouldn't be without
Well,
it.
do you know what that
Peter,
does?
thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Peter.
Hey, let's-
What that really does...
That's
it
repelled it.
It shows the viewers, it tells the viewers, and it validates everything that we say and do, because you can't get better recommendations from the general public that have got nothing to do with the product. They're just a consumer, you know. But look, there we go.
And that just split it off. That just repelled
That's
it.
all it's
That
simply
oil.
doing, okay, right now, again, if you have children, if you have pets, children and pets, in my opinion,
Yeah.
and yes, I'm slightly biased, Blue Magic's not a maybe, it's a must.
Yeah.
Just as that emergency cleaner. That
So
does,
grass stains from playing football in the garden, that sort of thing.
Yeah, kiddie school shirt. This is just a really cheap one from that well-known big supermarket. But it could be a really expensive branded shirt, blouse, pair of jeans, jacket.
Your favourite T-shirt, you know, your favourite pair of trousers.
Right, so this was the same jar of beetroot that I used earlier, so this one's been broke the seal.
And all fabrics then.
All fabrics.
Yeah.
Yeah, so wool, leather, heavy denim, delicate silk, suede, nylon, nubuck, could be cotton. It doesn't matter. Great as well. Great, and I do mean great on those trainers, especially the white ones.
Guys, we don't know when we're back Blue Magic, but what I will tell you, at the moment, this now is a 24-hour deal. Do not miss out on this. Once again, it's £20 for 2 bottles of concentrate, dilutes to make up to 100 bottles of cleaner. And yes, you get that foam cleaner, which is actually worth £8.99, but you're getting that complimentary. It's a bargain. It's an absolute bargain.
You know what? It works out to be on average,
Yeah.
20 pence per bottle. Because remember, your Blue
That's
Magic...
a general cleaning strength.
But you know what? That's right. That's correct. But do you know what? We call Blue Magic a multi-purpose cleaner. In my opinion, and I know it sounds OTT, it's so much more than just a multi-purpose cleaner because, again, if you do spill that really rich, deep curry sauce or spag bowl sauce on your cream carpet, let's say cream because it shows up the colours. Now, watch this. I've got beetroot on my fingers, right? So, if you only use Blue Magic, right? You only use Blue Magic to remove
This is just a
stains.
normal Sunday morning for John, by the way.
Yeah.
He does this at home, honestly, we can't stop him.
Keep my fingers in the jar.
Yeah. This is what John normally does on a Saturday night, by the way.
Well,
Right,
so-
you're now Smurf.
right. So you can see. Let me just get the lid here and pop this on, because although we've got a great stain remover at hand, we don't want to spill it on the studio floor. We'd be in big trouble. Okay. Right, so you can see. Now, before I even touch, let me just do that, just to get the excess off, right? So, a little, not the same, but a little like Swarfiga, in as much is a great degreaser. Now,
So yeah, mechanics will love this. Yeah.
Mechanics, cleaners.
Yeah.
We get a lot of people buy from us the very large drums. But here at Shop on TV, you know, you've got exceptional value for money. There's no compromise on cleaning at all, okay?
So when you've been chopping food and things as well, that's going to be great.
There's no nasties, none. Right, let me just spray it on the shirt very, very quickly. So what you would do at home, this is really important, yeah? Bedding, towels, tablecloths.
We've only got a few minutes left now, guys. Do not miss out on this 24-hour deal. We've got through, about half the stock already? Oh, no, we're well over half the stock gone. I mean, we've got through a lot of units of these. Right, 897-689. If you're watching us on ITV1, STV, YouTube, wherever you're watching from, thank you so much indeed. Well done if you've got this. We've seen proof is in the pudding. It works, it works, it works.
Got to tell you, Christmas, a few days away. Actually, my birthday is I should have been working on Sunday, tomorrow night, into Monday morning, which is the 23rd.
Yeah.
It's my birthday on the 23rd, Monday.
Happy birthday to John.
No, so I was quite kind of like looking forward to it. I thought I might have got a little cake again, you know.
Oh, nice.
But
we would have got you a cake.
I've got the night off.
Oh, we
but
still
I did
will.
miss the boxing, a bit gutted about that. Anyway, I digress. Right, so nothing says I love you at Christmas time than a bottle of Blue Magic, okay? No, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
So there we go, okay? But seriously, all joking aside, and I'm having a bit of fun, it's something that you will use, and you'll be very, very thankful that you did invest in Blue Magic, because for that first stage...
Well, it's going to arrive shortly after Christmas, and you're going to have it ready, aren't you, for that big clean-up for the new year?
Again, you would leave the Blue Magic on the garment for a minimum of 8 minutes. If you left it for 8 hours or 8 days, there's no detriment to the fabric. You would always use your regular soap powder, you know, liquid tablets, gels, capsules, whatever. You've got the facility at home of time. We don't have that. You can appreciate it. We don't have a spin cycle because it's not plumbed in. And we certainly don't have hot water, okay? So again, it makes your whites whiter, your colours brighter. By the way, let me just very quickly just shift to the side. We'll do this slowly for our director.
Sure, I buy those white granule things when I'm doing white bed sheets and so on. That's another thing I have to buy. I could just use Blue Magic instead.
Right, so I'm just going to take the excess.
Wow.
Right, watch the dirty brown water at the bottom.
You forget what the original colours are of some things, don't you?
If I just now take the excess off so I don't spill it everywhere, and if I just hold this up now, you should be able to see the difference in...
Yeah.
It's quite a long...
That's night and day, John.
Really is, isn't it?
Yeah. So that could be like curtains and so on. Imagine your sofa covers. Wow. Exactly. Absolutely wow. Or maybe you've got pillowcases that have seen better days. You've got makeup and things on there.
Maybe you've
Try
got
this.
like a holiday home that you rent out and they've trashed it. Maybe somebody.
Yeah.
So you've got the ability to clean from floor to ceiling any solid surface barring the aluminium. Remember, the only stains it doesn't remove that we know of, whether it's a new stain or an old stain, fresh stain or pet stain, is the permanent marker off a fabric, a porous surface, the wet gloss paint and the chewing gum that's been trod in. And what I will say, and I'm certainly not being facetious or rude to any of the viewers, if you've got a stain that's significantly bad and been there for ages and ages and ages, just like your leading brands, and there are other good cleaning stain removers out there, you might need to do a couple of applications. Again, we call it Blue Magic, not Blue Miracle. Now, there is about 90% of the stains gone, but I'd like you to look closely, because what I don't want to do is lie. I don't want to mislead you or confuse you. There are still a couple of little bit of blue patches. And you'll appreciate, again, as I just said, all the beetroot.
The beetroot, you think it's all gone?
We haven't got the time to leave it obviously settling and, you know, going to work, and we don't have that washing machine, the hot water and the added detergent.
Yeah,
okay?
so it's even easier at home, isn't it?
Oh, 100%, there's no question. Right, let me just now very, very quickly leave the shirt there, and we will show you the shirt in a moment just to get rid of the traces.
We've got about 5 minutes or just a few minutes, okay.
Right, let me just dry my hands so I don't slip with the...
This has been a fantastic show, John, thank you. And don't forget,
it's a pleasure.
We're way over half the stock gone now. We're hoping we would have enough stock so people could buy this over the next 24 hours. That's not going to be the case, I don't think, not at this rate.
Right, so about, I don't know, an hour and 20 minutes ago, I'm not too sure of the time scale.
Yeah, about that, wasn't it?
We've only done this once, but we applied soap, a well-known hand cream, toothpaste and hairspray to this wall mirror. It could be a bathroom, could be a bedroom mirror, it could be your patio doors, kids with sticky fingerprints, pets, paw prints, so forth and so on. And as you can see, that's dry. Okay, so you can see clearly where I've cleaned the first time round. So let's take our Blue Magic, okay? Again, place Blue Magic in your pressure washer and use it outside to clean the driveway, the garden deck and the patio. Removes oil, algae and moss, just general muck. Place it as well, or should I say, place a capful rather, not the measuring cap, but the white cap, in the screen wash of your car. Dilution rates are on the back. So come the winter months when the gritters are out and the roads are horrible, it's always raining and the windscreen gets filthy, it's fantastic to use as a screen wash. No streaks and smears on the windows, okay? So what we're going to do is now just take a damp cloth, okay?
Yeah.
You can use it damp or dry. I would never recommend use the cloth soaking wet through because you sort of defeat the object, you dilute the solution more. Remember, you're in control of the strength of the solution. It doesn't contain caustics, no acid, solvent-free, and also you have one, just to sort of, you know, finish this demonstration off and the show.
So windows, streak-free, greasy kitchen
windows,
surfaces,
mirrors,
streak-free,
taps, tiles,
extractor fans,
So remember, it replaces kitchen and bathroom cleaner, upholstery cleaner, stainless steel cleaner, tile cleaner, stain remover, you know, a garden cleaner. It just does so many different applications.
Well, we watched John remove mustard, ketchup, fake tan off carpets earlier,
And I'm sort of rushing through this because our producer's telling us to get our skates on. There's only literally a minute or two of the show.
John, I'm blown away. Do you know what, though? It's been a brilliant show. Thanks so much. If you have just joined us, though, and you want to see what else Blue Magic can do, watch the show back on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube, just type in ShopOnTV, click on live. You'll see the whole archive of previous shows. So, if you go on there and have a look, it's brilliant what this can do.
And remember, John, you get the Brucey bonus of the foam, which will grip.
It's complimentary, that foam. Comes in the bundle. For those who just joined us, though, as well, if someone's on the fence and they're tempted, why would you recommend this? Why Blue Magic, then, John?
Because you've not got a cupboard full of cleaners that are nasty and harmful.
There you go.
You're spending pennies, not pounds. And, you know, it's just something you'll use practically every day.
No, honestly, well, John, thank you so much. Merry Christmas, by the way. Happy birthday for Monday, too. Have a good one. You know what? That's how you do it. I love Blue Magic. John, thank you so much. And do you know what? We'll see John soon, I'm sure. But this is a limited time deal, though. This is a 24-hour deal. I'm so proud to be here presented to you Blue Magic. I've known it for years and it is honestly one of my favourite household cleaners. It's the best stain remover that I've ever used. It really is, so peace of mind. So even if you only use it for one or two stains, fine. Just use it as a cleaner first and foremost. And when those stains occur, when someone spills some curry sauce on a carpet, a guest knocks over some red wine, then don't worry about it. You've got the cleaner there. But have you ever bought a cleaner, used it, a bit disappointed with it, and you might be thinking to yourself, if only I could make it stronger. Well, when you buy cleaners from supermarkets, cleaners, that's the strength. You're stuck with that. You haven't got the control of making it stronger. Well, with Blue Magic, you have, because you have got the concentrate. You dilute it to the strength you need to do a job. And there we go, you've got your 2 spray bottles in there, you just keep refilling it, and it works out to be 20 pence per bottle if you're using it on the cleaning solution, and you also get the complimentary foam cleaner. Do you know what, £24, no, you're not paying that, it's £20. It's still, I'd pay double that, quite frankly. For what it dilutes to become, for the value, it's excellent. So 897-689. Right, do check out your baskets. We have got through an enormous amount of stock. Thank you so much. You're not going to be disappointed. We've had so many reviews. People have got this home. They love it. They write in to tell us how much they adore Blue Magic. Try it for yourself, all around the house. Get your house ready for Christmas. But you know what? I'll be back in a few days. Tomorrow, this time tomorrow, Vintage Cash Cow. So we'll see you then. But thanks so much for watching. You have a lovely rest of your day. You take care.